Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wrestling Rundown, episode number 140. We're 20 episodes away from episode number 200. That's very exciting because obviously we've been doing this for over 4 years now. Well, actually, a little over 4 years. But that's very exciting. I am the host, the Birdman of Boston, Owen the Birdman Finch, and I am here with my three guests. One obviously coming on after we talk about the main roster because he doesn't want to be a part of that. But first, we're going to start off with the other co-host of the show. Introduce yourself.
The Wrestling Rundown heavyweight champion of the world and Money in the Bank holder, too, for when I lose, because I just got a rematch. Chris.
And I'll to take that championship from you. And here he is right here. It kind of sucks we had to do this. We do this like 3 times, so it doesn't feel as special. It's not going to feel as authentic because you're not going to be like, what?
Don't worry about it. Hello, everybody. Now, I'm just Simple Man, and my name is Noah Foster. And first off, Owen, congrats on your milestone 140. You're actually 60 away from 200.
Did I thought I said 60.
I said 20.
Oh, well, that's...
So wrong!
Yeah.
But hey, I'm happy to be a part of the show, regardless of the number and your milestone.
And like I said, joining us will be Jay Hebertside 95, his backup Instagram account. So, he'll be joining us after we're done talking about the main roster stuff because he doesn't want to be a part of that because he doesn't like that stuff. So, but yeah, the shows have taken place, just absolutely everything. There might be some good things, might be some bad things. We don't know because we won't know until we actually dive in and actually review the show. But give like his quick thoughts since he missed last week about what he thought of the 2019 Royal Rumble show.
I thought it was a good show. I really liked both Rumble matches. I thought this year the women's Rumble it worked much more smoother than it did than last year's, because last year's it was just a rollout fest. All they did was roll out underneath the bottom of the ring and then come back in the whole time. It was fine last year, but this year they improved on significantly. I liked that the surprises this year, they weren't past wrestlers. They were future up and coming stars from NXT, which I really liked. The whole card was just really solid. It was a really, really good pay-per-view.
Yeah. So now that we've done, he gets to do his thing because pretty much since we've started this show, he's gone over the water every single week. I'm obviously, over exaggerating, but breakdown. Stop.
So
Is everything
to start, they basically are hyping up all night long how Kurt Angle is going to decide what he's going to do in his future, where they were hinting at retirement pretty much, but as you could tell, it didn't happen.
No one thought that was happening either.
I didn't think that was happening.
No,
literally, I don't think at all.
I think the only people that did were the commentators, but even they knew it wasn't happening deep down inside.
Well, actually, they know beforehand because they have a script in front of them, but
yeah.
For sure. But so Stephanie comes out because they've been hyping up for the past few days before Raw. That Becky Lynch was going to be on Raw this week. And Stephanie McMahon, of course, because we have to have a McMahon introduce them for some strange reason. She's basically in the ring, welcomes everyone to Monday Night Raw. And before she can even give Becky Lynch an introduction, she interrupts her. And they go back and forth about her knee, which is she's selling the wrong knee, by the way.
Yep.
She's not even selling the right knee.
Well, she's selling the right knee, but not the correct knee.
Yes. She's selling her opposite knee that she didn't hurt.
Yes.
They get into a brawl basically, and Becky slaps on the disarmer, but not fully because of the knee injury. And Stephanie goes into the corner and kicks the fake injured knee, and that's basically it.
Yeah. I actually really like this segment. I thought it made Becky Lynch come off like a star. And obviously, I kind of like. Now, obviously, if this leads to Charlotte Flair being added to the match, then I'm just going to completely turn on this. Because obviously, if they are going to add Charlotte Flair to the match, this will be the way they do it. They're going to say, because you forgot to mention that Becky Lynch is suspended indefinitely until she gets checked out by the doctor. And the whole storyline is she doesn't want to get checked out by a doctor because she knows that she's not going to be medically cleared to wrestle. Now, I'm saying that because of the backstage segment that happens, because it really makes it not make any sense. But, yeah, I mean, I really like the segment. You know, Becky Lynch is just being pushed and pushed and pushed. And I do like that, when Becky Lynch did attack Stephanie McMahon, you could say it made her look weak, but her selling the injury, I think made it look, obviously made it believable. Because obviously you need to use, like, the full force of your legs in a way to get the disarmor on. So,
yeah.
I really like this segment. I thought it hit a home run.
It was awesome. It's definitely one of those, like, I like that, when the authority interact with other wrestlers type of storyline.
Well, depending on
this works.
Yeah.
Because Becky Lynch is super popular, and everyone hates Stephanie McMahon, so it works out anyway.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Noah? What do you think of this segment?
It felt like a lot that are trying to recreate Stone Cold and Vince McMahon type of rivalry between Stephanie McMahon and Becky Lynch. But I enjoyed it. I always enjoyed Becky. I mean, that was one of my highlights of Monday Night Raw because usually I bleed blue. But it was okay. And then, of course, Ronda trying to add like the overall, badass. She says, town on ice, bitch. But as she was being escorted out of the building, as you said, she's been indefinitely suspended. So, yeah, not bad opener.
Yeah. James, what are you doing? We're not talking about the main.
He can listen to Raw. He's a big boy.
Yeah, I can. I'm not that ridiculous. Come on now.
He likes Becky like us. Give him a break.
All right.
Yeah, and plus I came right at the right time because you guys are talking about Becky Lynch. Like the best part of Raw. The best part of Raw, SmackDown, and anything main roster.
We just talked about the segment when she got suspended. You just see that when she got suspended.
Oh, you mean how they're turning her into the new Stone Cold? Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Trying to get sympathy when she doesn't need it.
Look, until she wears jean shorts, drink a beer, and flip Stephanie off, she's not Stone Cold.
Well, she technically did wear jeans, though, so...
She's wearing jeans.
Yeah.
She's the only thing she hasn't done... She hasn't flipped Stephanie off. You can't really flip Stephanie off. You might be able to get away with the beer, though. You might be able to.
And maybe stun her.
Stunner.
Moving on.
So the next segment, I personally despise the most because I can't stand Ronda Rousey. But she basically confronts Becky Lynch backstage and just defends Stephanie for some odd reason.
Yeah, this made no fucking sense.
It didn't make any sense at all because it also makes her a hypocrite because the year before she was beating the piss out of Stephanie every step of the way.
Yeah, she was trying. I still don't understand that because she was trying basically to hurt her. Instead of wrestling match with her.
1,000 times the rest of what Becky did.
Yeah,
exactly. and yet somehow Ronda respects her. Why? I have no idea.
She's spent the better part of from WrestleMania on trying to break fucking Stephanie's arm. That didn't make any sense.
No, it did not at all. Kayfabe be dead. I'm like, WrestleMania 34. It didn't happen. It didn't matter. This is 2019.
But I want to talk about.
Why am I?
Is upset with Becky Lynch that she's not going to get cleared because she doesn't want to hype her WrestleMania match and put that in jeopardy. If anything, Becky Lynch not getting cleared is saving the rest. She ain't going to get cleared, so that's why she's not going to the doctor.
Well, I mean, they were teasing this last week when she left SmackDown Live, refusing to seek medical attention. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I don't need to take any more time off. She just drove out of the building.
Yeah.
They'll play it up more on SmackDown too. Also,
Yeah.
But anyway, let's continue this Ronda Rousey segment because let me guess, Ronda got a match.
Yeah. I will say this though, none of this is Ronda's fault. This is the right.
I know. It's always booking, okay? Because let's face it, Ronda Rousey, she's incredible in the ring.
She is fantastic in the ring.
She delivers this crap on the microphone that she's fed, okay?
It's scripted. It's absolutely scripted.
She's not able to speak like she's like MMA, UFC type fighter, badass Ronda. She needs a mouthpiece like Paul Heyman, or she needs Paul to help drive her lines more. Like
I don't agree with that actually. I don't agree with that.
Read her promo that she wants to give versus what they give her with Paul Heyman.
I don't agree with that, and here's why. Because if you saw the promo that Ronda cuts on Becky, the night Becky cut her best promo, like hyping up their Mania match,
yeah,
it was the best promo she cut, and you could tell it wasn't scripted. You could tell it wasn't bullshit. That was Ronda fucking talking.
Yeah,
that is the problem. That was Ronda's best promo. Even Chris and I agreed on this. It's when she scripted this bullshit that it's fucking terrible.
Notice how it reminds me of when Roman Reigns was given
exactly.
Oh, boy.
That was just
John Cena pointed that out when he's like, "It's called a promo, kid. If you want to be the top guy, you gotta learn to do one." So yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe you should stop giving him scripted bullshit, and maybe he can cut a damn good promo. Which, by the way, he was doing before you scripted them for him.
Yeah,
you fucking morons.
And then after that,
soon, Ronda, be yourself. To hell with scripted promos. But anyway, what was the match like?
I think all in all, they should get rid of scripted promos.
Yes,
exactly.
Because look at what it's doing. They're about to lose one of their biggest guys in the company right now.
Oh, we can talk more about that. Talk more about that later. But we better continue with Raw because we still have a lot.
Continue.
So, basically, Ronda gets 2 matches and she makes quick work of both Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan by submission.
Oh shit! I mean, it's fucking
in probably under 5 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then Chris,
the Liv Morgan match where she's like, "Oh, y'all just boo, man. Y'all want to get together? We're gonna do something." I'm like, "What the hell you just say?"
I was laughing my ass off when she was like, "Everyone's booing me. You guys don't like me."
Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here.
Laughing my ass off here. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to laugh at you?
Yeah.
Because you're doing a good job at it.
It was ridiculous. The funniest thing is, too, it's like one of the best in-ring women's wrestlers right now is Rousey, but oh my god, the mic work she has delivered has been awful. When they script their shit, it's been awful. They shouldn't be scripting your shit.
Especially in between the 2 matches, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she had a small little thing that you could only stand like maybe 90% of. And then, like you said, she immediately got another match with Sarah Logan. At least Sarah, I like Sarah's aggressive, wild, unorthodox style. At least she got a little more time with Ronda. But, yeah.
John.
What is it?
Well,
what's up?
I said fun. That's what I said.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, by the way, Owen, I don't know if it's on my end, but I could, you cut out sometimes.
Well, it's gonna happen. So
yeah,
fair enough. Okay, so this has been a problem.
We've been kind of dealing with it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So basically, what happened after the Sarah Logan match, Chris?
We had a fatal 4-way tag team match with the Revival, Lucha House Party, the B Team, and Heavy Machinery. Which again, the Revival won, beating the B Team, Lucha House Party, and Heavy Machinery.
Okay, here's the thing. In more words, Jeff Meacham. Here's the thing. I've been reading reports that the only reason that the teams that you think have always been jobbed at this time, the only reason they're getting a push is because WWE's petty as fuck because of AEW. So they're trying to push their tag team division. Yeah. So I'm glad the Revival won. But guys, let's be honest. Do you see the Revival becoming Raw tag team?
No. You know why?
Machinery winning up before
Dude, they have damaged the Revival so bad that it's like they're only going to be credible if they leave or go to NXT. Go back to NXT.
Thank you very much.
I actually do.
They've killed them beyond belief.
Yeah, so we got that to look forward to. And by the way, B Team should not exist. Heavy Machinery, I hope that they're carried as a strong tag team because they deserve to be. Also, by the way, fuck the first name curse. How dare you take away Otis' last name?
Yeah,
God.
Otis
They
was
did,
so.
yeah,
The
they did
worst.
that.
Yeah, these are just Otis now.
Yeah, what were you saying
Fucking-
before, Owen? By the way, you were
Uh,
saying something. I cut off.
It doesn't matter.
It did it again. Owen, could it be possible that because you were holding your laptop close to you that it might be doing that?
I don't have it on a flat surface because I need it to reach a cord. So.
Well, now you're speaking in full sentences, so
I'll just.
If you stick your face closer to the microphone, it might work.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, put it on a flat surface. You might be better off.
so was there anything, Chris, worthwhile that happened during this Fatal 4-Way or 4-Corner or whatever the heck type match? By the way, didn't they just do this on SmackDown Live last week, but it was elimination style?
Yeah, different
Commentators.
teams.
I thought at one point the commentators during Raw this week, didn't they say it was elimination style was just a standard 4-corner?
I think it was just a standard 4-corner. I think SmackDown had the elimination.
Dude, you could tell how
Okay.
forgetful this was because nobody remembers. No one could fucking care.
Well, I'm pretty sure people in
There's
No
2 out of the
2
4
were
teams no one cares
arguing
about.
that this was elimination, but the rival that got the win on the first pinfall. So I'm like, well, I guess it was an elimination. So I guess it wasn't
It's just
exactly
like
copy and
4
paste, but
No.
still lazy.
Yeah, I feel like it is pretty lazy that they're doing like 4-corner matches now. Like, come on, man. Why can't we get a standard
Especially
one-on-one?
2 out of the 4 that no one cares about.
Yeah, like I would rather if you're gonna push the Revival, fucking push them already. Like
Right.
Christ.
And
Well,
Heavy Machinery, you're pushing them too soon, but allow them to
Way
show
too
what
soon.
they allow them to show what they
I
can
love
do,
Otis.
so they can be a credible tag team towards the title.
Yeah, I love Otis.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. Otis Dozovic is the best, and I'm calling him Otis Dozovic because I'm so sick of this one name bullshit.
Thank you, James.
We're not fucking retarded, WWE. Thanks.
It's awful. It's the worst.
But yeah, you know, I love him. Like he's great. Tucker Knight, but you know he's with Otis, so he's okay by me. Do not push him this fucking soon.
No.
Well, we're still
If
figuring out where
anything, you
everyone's
should do
going.
it. If anything, honestly, they should be in comedy segments first and then build up as a serious team.
Well,
Just
they're kind of doing that on SmackDown Live last week with the Blender smoothie thing. I mean, we still don't know where all these NXT call-ups are going to permanently set. And let's face it, guys, as much as we want them all on SmackDown Live, because you'll be safer there, it seems, it's not going to happen.
I'd rather them do what needs to be done for the Revival because the Revival have been shafted for years now. They've been shafted.
Yeah.
Like it feels like
yeah,
yesterday
what's
they got the mega pop with the New Day, but it feels you
That
got to
feels like
remember.
eons ago now.
Yeah, it's eons ago.
Yeah,
That's-
now I wonder if there's a place where the Revival can go back, renew themselves, and not only be paid pretty well, but still be cared about as wrestlers. Gee, I wonder.
Yeah, at this point.
But anyway,
I will say,
Oh,
as much
okay.
as I don't buy into AEW yet for many reasons, that is one place where I feel like the Revival should go. I gotta be
I'm the
honest.
same way.
To be honest, if there's any team that should be demanding for their release, it's the Revival to go to AEW. I'm being serious. To be
All right,
honest.
so now I can. Am I able? How do I sound now?
Now
well,
you
right now you
sound
sound fine.
Oh, wait.
But anyway, guys, we've vented kind of quite a few moments here. I'm guessing this happens often, and we're talking about AEW. But anyway, we can talk about that. Let's try and finish up freaking main roster. Chris, what was next on Raw?
Kurt Angle comes out basically teasing a retirement. But before he could finally say that he's going to retire, out comes Blandy Corbin, and he comes out with his
So-
shaved head.
sick to death of this fucking feud. End it.
Especially,
Hey,
Don't worry,
kill
because
it with
Drew McIntyre
fire.
Joined him too.
especially
Because
too.
you thought you could get away from Drew McIntyre being a random tag team guy. He's a random tag team guy again.
Yeah.
Great.
But they go to beat up poor old Kurt Angle, very old Kurt Angle.
Yep.
And Braun Strowman makes a save, and they just basically run off Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin.
Why is
Let me
this a
guess.
thing?
Let me guess. This sets up a tag team match between Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman and Kurt Angle. And I was speculating that was going to be an Elimination Chamber, but it's not, isn't it?
No, that happened. That was the main event of the show.
Oh,
Fuck.
Because,
let's
we
talk
can't
about-
get up a Baron Corbin in the main event.
Oh, let Owen speak, guys. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Owen.
he's
I am
the host.
about this too, like, I hate this Kurt Angle storyline they're doing where they're trying to make it seem like whether or not he can go, it's just
No shit. He can still go. Like,
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing, too. Like, yes, he can't go as well as he used to, granted, but did we not see last year's Mania? Like, the guy can still fucking go with the best of them here.
Or even the match against Drew McIntyre a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
clearly don't
absolutely.
roll.
That was actually pretty
That was-
good. I
that was
enjoyed
really
that,
good.
actually.
the segment.
I like how he basically put over Drew McIntyre.
I did like though in the segment though, like Kurt Angle was talking about all of like his career accolades and stuff and everything he's done in his career, and he said, "And you guys told me how much I sucked," and everyone starts chanting, "You suck," and he's just like, "Well, thanks, I guess."
I love Kurt.
That was great.
I love
He,
Kurt for that.
he loves that. At first, he hated it, and you could tell he really hated it.
But Chris,
Yeah,
He was trying to get over.
during the Eric
But,
Bischoff
now he
era of
just
Raw,
It's
he
that's
tried
what
to walk out on a main event because the crowd wouldn't stop saying.
Okay. One at a time.
Yeah.
One at a time. Chris, continue.
But yeah, you could tell he hated it at first, but now it's just like an endearing term.
Of course
Yeah.
it is.
It's not like you actually suck. It's more of like a nostalgic thing. That
Yeah,
he
pretty
loves.
much.
He plays along with it too.
yeah, you did miss a segment. You missed the Kurt Hawkins Zack Ryder segment.
Oh, that's my favorite part of the freaking show. How did I forget about that?
Is it not? Is it not in the bleacher notes or
Yeah,
something?
it's on the bleacher notes.
What happened here? Because I heard they're tag teaming again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
So Chris will tell you.
So Kurt Hawkins is backstage with a Zack Ryder. They're randomly in a locker room, and
That sounds about right.
they're backstage, and Kurt Hawkins is talking about how he's a loser, and
Oh.
Ryder basically says, we're gonna get over this together, but they can't even get my own name right, and he couldn't even say his own name right.
No.
So he said his name was Zackh. So that's
C-A-C-K. They were making fun of how they
but he
fucked
couldn't
up.
say it right. He said he's like, my name is not Zackh.
Yeah.
He said that.
Jeez.
He's like, I can't even say my own name right.
Yeah.
But it's there. I would have preferred them in that Four Corners match.
Yeah.
To be
Over
honest, it
fucking
would have
Lucha
been
House Party or the B team.
Yeah.
the funniest thing. The funniest thing I feel like is the Lucha House Party has so much talent inside that one little faction, and they're just wasted. Same thing with the Revival. Even the fucking B team are wasted in this stupid shit.
I would agree with that. I guess. Yeah.
Especially when they have like a legit star in Curtis Axel.
Dude, it's a travesty. That's a
The fact
guy
that
I
he's
feel
in
like
Mr.
should
Perfect Son
demand.
like this is a joke.
Dude, I feel like that's a star that should be demanding for his release, to be honest.
Yeah.
If Mr. Perfect was alive today, he'd be fucking
He'd be
charging down to fucking Stamford, Connecticut
Oh yeah. On foot.
on foot.
On foot.
Let alone fucking, demanding a son get a push because of the
Oh,
way that he's
absolutely.
been treated.
But I love the
He's
back. I
rolling
love,
over in his fucking grave.
but I love the backstage segment with Ryder and Hawkins. It was awesome.
That was one of the. I did see that on YouTube. That's like one of the best things I've seen in a long time. They're
It
fucking
is because it's like,
clarity.
it gives them both like personality and it gives you a reason to like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were former tag team champions too, I believe, on SmackDown when they were the Edgeheads with the La Familia faction, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, they were.
And I like
Youngest.
to putting up that too.
Yeah, and let's not forget though, they never were really pushed after they won the title. So let's be real.
You also missed too, Chris, the backstage segment with the Boss and Hug connection with that weird Nikki Cross, Alicia Fox segment, but we're not really going to talk about that. So
No, we're not going to talk
Yeah.
about that because this is no.
I think Chris skipped over it on purpose. So
Yes.
Let's
Hey.
be
I kinda do
honest, a
that.
lot of this Raw you could forget about.
Actually, no, they actually did include that.
okay.
But so they basically the Super Boss and Hug Connection win LOL. Like they get their piss beaten out of them. Sasha does one thing the whole match and they win.
Yeah.
LOL. Like come on.
So apparently Bayley won the match herself. Sasha barely got in at all. And I guess that's because Sasha is injured, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, she's been dealing with some sort of injury that they're not saying.
Yeah.
They're not
Add her to the
disclosing.
list. Moving on.
This match sucked.
Awful.
What's next?
Woeful. Woeful.
Bleacher Report gave it a B. What?
Bleacher Report.
Good
The Bleacher
shit done.
Report. Goddamn. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't listen to dirt sheet grades. I have my own grade, and that's the only grade that matters.
Fucking F.
What about our grades?
Well,
yeah.
this is the first time I'm with y'all, so okay. What's your grade for this match, guys?
D.
A nice
D.
big F.
D might be generous. Yeah, I'm going with Chris. F.
I even like to.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. It happened.
strikes
No.
I
We've
knew
been
that was
doing
gonna
so
happen again.
good.
We
Say
went
again,
so
Owen.
good. We went like 3 minutes without it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Owen, just say it again. It's fine.
I was saying they got attacked before the match and they still won.
Yeah.
Yes. And freaking Nikki Cross and Alicia Fox, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
God.
that's the best thing. As soon as I saw
Dude.
that on screen, I was like, they're losing. No
Why?
matter what.
Yeah.
What the fuck has Sanity done to piss people off?
Where
Because
the fuck is Sanity?
she should be with Sanity.
Yeah.
It should be.
And then Sanity
Guess
should
what?
also
Killian
be
Dave's
pushed.
sitting at home because he said something that they should be on TV and they send him home.
Move on. Let's fast forward through most of this crap. What's next?
Yeah, right.
Well, this is actually
no,
one of the highlights of the night was Elias versus Jeff Jarrett.
no, this was not a highlight.
This was a highlight.
First,
At
it
least
was
for me.
I'm so
I
sick
liked
of
it
this
a lot.
already.
no. At first, it was that weird Apollo Crews interview where like Drake Maverick.
Yeah, it doesn't even put it there. So
Yeah, what happened there?
Apollo's like backstage and Drake Maverick comes up with Razor because Akam's hurt and basically said your hero's gonna let you down and then walked away. After
What?
I forget what Apollo said something like funny, but I forget what it was. And then
Something like how Drake Maverick's like his puppet pretty much or something. I don't know.
oh yeah, his hands up his ass and makes a puppet.
Yeah.
And it was actually pretty funny. And then Drake Maverick was like, "Your hero's gonna let you down," and then he walked away.
Yeah.
Pointless filler match for
What the
next week
fuck?
confirmed.
Yeah, right.
That's the way it was awful. It's like that's wow, what a real zinger there.
Yeah.
He got him there
God.
with no emphasis whatsoever. He's
No.
just like, your hero's gonna let you down. And he just walked away.
That
like,
sounds almost as bad as the Braden Walker promo. I'm gonna knock your brains
it was
out.
on that level.
Jesus
No
Christ.
emphasis whatsoever. Just just walked away like he was just talking to his friend.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch Raw, there's only one way you can watch it, and that's to laugh at how bad it is.
Yeah.
With friends.
Yep.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway, you said
Yeah,
next
so-
was Jeff Jarrett.
That's Jeff Jarrett versus Elias is next. They basically Road Dogg, the roadie. They can't get that right. They keep calling the Road Dogg, and he keeps doing his fucking DX intro, which wasn't around back then.
Yeah.
Right. They're just trying to
He
cram
basically
all
comes out,
nostalgia into one here. That's what's happening, Chris.
in his fucking Portland Timberwolves Damian Lillard jersey. It looks about fucking 50 sizes too small.
So
He looks
basically,
like a big fat man trying to put on a fucking teenager's jersey.
they're trying to rely on nostalgia to bring in ratings and viewers.
Which
Yeah,
hasn't
pretty much.
happened. Which
Actually, now that I
hasn't
think of it,
worked.
This match pretty much sucked.
Let me guess. Elias won, but he ended up still getting beat up in the end.
Yes,
It's just
exactly.
they okay.
And they fucked up the guitar shot at the end too because they fucking beat down Elias and then
Here's
Road
my
Dogg told Elias to suck it and then Jarrett hit him with the guitar and the guitar didn't even break.
here's the biggest problem. Elias
Give it the
just
fucking guitar.
this is why yes. Here's the problem I have with this feud. From night one. Why did Elias turn? Why? He literally just turned not even like, what was it, 4 or 5 months ago?
Not even.
Yeah, and you turn him back to heel because why? Jeff Jarrett came back and he's going to be
late October. It was
why? Yeah, something like that.
I think it was the week after Roman Reigns left.
If you're going to book this feud, the only way this should work is Jeff Jarrett's the heel and Elias is the babyface. Jeff's greatest work was when he was heel.
Yeah.
Fighting.
This is a heel gimmick too, by the way.
This is a heel.
Piss me off.
Like, yeah, don't piss me off, slap nuts, that whole deal. Why is he babyface? Why?
I don't know. That's
confusing. What are your thoughts?
Now that you say that, it's extremely confusing.
It's so dumb. That's why I don't care about this.
It should be mentor protege.
Hey, Owen,
I agree, actually.
Because Owen's been the most quiet. We haven't heard anything from him.
I like this. I thought it was a nice nostalgia trip, and I thought it got Elias over because he won the match and everything, and I don't think the feud's going to be quite done yet. I actually don't really mind that Elias is back as a heel because he kind of fits better being a heel anyways. He shouldn't have really turned, so. And
he didn't really change what he was his direction either.
No,
he's basically telling people to shut up anyway.
But the thing is, I think the fans knew that and were okay with that because he was just too fucking over.
Yeah.
Like even if he insulted the town as a babyface, they were gonna cheer him anyway.
I'm gonna put my Vince Russo hat on and say right now, this feud will culminate with a guitar and a pole match.
I guarantee you.
For the love of God, Noah, that happens. I fucking Nostradamus or whatever. You fucking see in the future.
I like it, but
oh God, here we go. Say again, Owen.
For the love of God.
We need a cue card that just says technical difficulties.
All right, say it one more time, Owen.
I like this. I thought it was the highlight of Raw.
Wow, bold statement.
No,
let's move on. Chris, what's next?
Finn Balor.
Fucking wait. Wait, Owen's trying to explain why. Say it again, Owen.
No, I said because I fucked up because I had to say it 3 times. One of the highlights of Raw, not the highlight of Raw.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, continue.
So Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley for the IC titles next, but that never happened.
Oh, speaking of feuds, I'm fucking sick of. Excuse me.
Hey.
But it ends up being Finn Balor versus Leo Rush because Bobby Lashley is a chicken shit heel and basically said he's not gonna fight Finn Balor.
Okay, I have a statement I must make that's probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but I'm actually very happy Finn Balor's going to 205 because it will really establish 205 Live if he does.
He is? I didn't
yeah, there's like some rumor that they're planning on.
Yeah, No DQ reported that that's his next direction. So
the No DQ man will tell you, yes.
I find that hard to believe. I really do.
I would like it for it to happen though, because it would really make 205 Live a much better show to watch, to be honest. And I feel like they would get more asses than seats after the show.
That's like 50 rungs down though for him.
It is, but then again, if he wins the Cruiserweight title and becomes like the Neville, so long as they don't pigeonhole hold him there, then I could see that's actually better.
I could see him going there, reestablishing his value, and then coming back again.
I actually like it because we could see some sick matches with him in 205 Live.
I love a Finn Balor Buddy Murphy match.
Because they have a fucking 2-minute squash match.
Yeah, I love to see a Finn Balor Buddy Murphy match.
Let me just tell you this: 205 Live matters. Okay, they got great talent on there, and their matches are not squashed between themselves. These matches go for
they're fantastic
20 minutes, and they have great matches. Finn Balor would do great there. I just hope, like you said, James, they don't pigeonhole. Because here's my problem. I don't see 205 Live as a prison. I see it as another brand that brings you great wrestling, but you shouldn't be locked to it. They need to expand the division. They need to do more with the brand. I honestly want to see a 205 Live takeover worthwhile show and bring a tag team titles to this division.
I have a thing I must say.
Go for it.
Even if that means it means they have to extend NXT to a half an hour, fucking do it. Move 205. to NXT and bring in NXT
Yes!
and Cruiserweight tag titles over in NXT, and you have a fucking complete show that you could probably sell to Fox.
Yes!
Yeah.
Absolutely!
I agree with that.
Thank you.
100%. Because it wouldn't hurt them to add an extra hour. People already wanted to be on for 2 hours to begin with.
Yeah.
They're fine with the 1 hour right now, but with the way that NXT is going, with the stars that they have, it deserves to be 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you notice lately
It's a
how they
testament to the
incorporate.
talent on the roster.
Yeah, you notice lately how they incorporate 205 Live talent in NXT, which of course we'll get to. But this isn't the first time. Like, remember when Tony Nese was down there and he faced Johnny Gargano?
That was fantastic.
Yeah,
that was
oh, yeah.
fucking amazing. That's Tony
They need
Nese's
to do
best
more of
match
that.
of his career.
They did do more of
Legitimately.
that. Because
Anyway, we got to finish up this Raw crap.
Triple H and
Yeah.
that crew,
Noah's like, we gotta finish up this Raw crap, guys. We can mark out later.
So Leo Rush, Finn Balor, that happened. Whoopie-doo, Bobby Lashley, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. We'll probably get Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley for the title, blah, blah, blah.
Highlight of this was
Actually-
Leo Rush.
I really liked Leo Rush versus Bobby Lashley. I thought that was a really good competitive match. I thought it was awesome.
It works
It was
too
okay.
because they're both the same style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would have been better suited off in NXT or in 205 Live.
Yeah, given the right time and the right platform and the right crowd that cared.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, by the
It's a
way,
decent match, you know. And if this was on NXT or 205, it would have been way higher on the scale. But like,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Hey, Chris, you forgot that award-winning segment when Dana Brooke was trying to like talk to Natalia and she didn't.
Thank you, Police Report, for not putting that in. I really appreciate that.
And she Natalia didn't hear her because she had like headphones in, and Dana Brooke thought she was giving her the silent treatment.
Apple AirPods, they're worth $150. She was listening to Smashing Pumpkins, apparently. I hope she was listening in 1979.
they'd be pissed. He owns the NWA. They see him as competition. Fuck you, Corgan.
But it's going to be a match next week on Raw that no one will watch.
Yep.
Oh, we'll watch it. We're just not going to care about it, and we're going to criticize.
No, we're gonna be on our phones. Anybody that watches it, we're gonna be on our phones. Let's be real.
Phones like
Either that or I'll just be sitting there like this.
Or taking a shit break, piss break, something. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Everything
I'll
combined in one
be
break.
making a Sunday. So moving on, Chris.
I'm going to roll in the mud doing that match.
You can roll in the mud.
Yeah, why not?
Well, if there's mud outside, go for it.
Jeez,
But if there's not, you just be rolling in dirt.
Chris, what's next? Let's get over the show already.
Oh Christ, yeah, please.
So, actually, this is really, really good.
Okay.
But it's a moment of bliss with sexy little Miss Bliss.
Okay. Oh, I saw this. This was hilarious. I'm sorry. This is actually hilarious.
This is the best.
I love, dude. I don't know what it is, but when Dean Ambrose stops caring, he's hilarious. I don't know what the fuck it is, but he is like at his best when he stops trying.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
EC3 is the guest on the show, and clearly Alexa's the babyface here. It's more than obvious now.
Where's
It's
EC1 and
completely
2?
Obvious. She wants to make an EC4 the way she's looking at him.
Comment of the night.
So before she can even say anything, out comes the worst wrestler and worst human on planet Earth, Nia Jax.
Yes.
Um,
Why does she still have a job?
she comes out doing that stupid coughing gimmick where she sounds like she's taking a shit, but yeah, it's
Oh,
awful.
it sounds like she's
Get her off
broken
my fucking TV screen.
Oh my God, Alexa, who is this guy?
Shut the fuck up, you
I'm gonna-
fat prick.
I would punch her squarely in the face
Dude,
if I could.
I want
I
her
fucking
off.
hate her so much.
I don't mean to be rude, but she makes me
Hypothetically
want to
speaking,
be
that
rude.
is.
I hate her. I don't understand how, after literally putting someone on the shelf, one of the biggest star in the company you have right now, I don't know how the hell she still has a job. I don't
Because she's
get it.
associated with The Rock.
Who
There's
cares?
no reason why she has a job. They wouldn't even notice her.
Dude, I don't care who you're associated with. Once you break the face of one of your biggest stars, you deserve to be fired.
Well, that didn't happen,
But
and then
guess
we got
what?
a match from this.
She got a push.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So dumb.
So Chris, I'm guessing EC3. He didn't say a damn word, even though he's a great talker.
Dancer.
And then Dean Ambrose and EC3, they faced each other, right?
Yes, you got it exactly right now.
100%.
Because I saw the segment. Although Dean Ambrose was hilarious.
Hilarious.
He was fucking hilarious in this segment.
That's because he's not doing hokey shit.
Oh no, he was pretty hokey, but it was like, you know, that dry sense of humor that Ambrose is known for.
Yes.
It was that kind of humor. He was hilarious.
But it wasn't like he was wearing a gas mask. He was a germaphobe.
Oh my god! Thank Christ.
Well, he still has the fucking siren though that he needs to get rid of because it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What? They could have just used my theme edit, man. I'm just saying.
I actually am in the.
And again, it had to be debunked though. It had to be.
Oh my god, Noah! Did you ever hear this story? This is kind of a funny story. Did you ever hear the story of how I made Ringside News?
No.
Okay, so I made a custom theme a while ago when Dean was like rumors started circulating he was turning heel. So I changed
this had to be like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, something like that. So I had the theme up already as Dean Ambrose custom. I changed it to Dean Ambrose heel custom, and the thing blew up. Like, this thing was blowing up like ridiculously. Wow. And people, the minute he turned on Raw, people started sending it to Ringside News. Confirmed theme. You gotta cover this. This is confirmed theme. This is awesome. And Ringside News literally had to debunk it on Facebook, Insta, Twitter, like everywhere. Like, no, this is not a legitimate theme. This is a theme song created by this guy. We admit it's pretty cool, but this is not official. I'm like, are you fucking... I made Ringside News?
Yeah.
What just happened? Yay.
So
I actually sent it to you.
Yeah, Chris sent it to me. He's like, dude, you made it.
Yeah.
I found it because I clicked on the article, and I was like, it said his name in the article, and I was like, what? I freaked out.
I was like,
I sent it to you almost instantly. It was insane. That was a highlight for me,
dude.
Too.
The minute he showed me that, I was dumbfounded. I'm like,
yeah,
I made.
Congratulations, James. Achievement confirmed.
Yeah.
Owen, your thoughts on this segment and match?
So I'm in the my norm. I didn't like any of this. I thought this was just like, let's just get a bunch of shit into one segment, and
I agree with you on that.
Agree.
It was basically.
It was. However, Ambrose was still funny.
Ambrose was at his best here in this segment. I will say that.
I wasn't laughing.
There it goes.
Say again.
I wasn't laughing.
He wasn't laughing.
Let's just wait a couple. Let's wait a couple seconds. 5.
I'm gonna try something real quick.
He's getting pissed. You can tell, like, fucking microphone piece of shit. I'm gonna smash this thing into the ground.
It's like the Wi-Fi connection, I think, more than anything.
No, because it seems like it's. Oh yeah, it might be.
If it was Wi-Fi, his bandwidth would be causing input lag on his video. It's just his audio. It's like it's skipping or something.
Yeah, it might just be the way the mic's inputted or something. Maybe it's just the USB or what plug he's got.
I'm using my built-in one on my laptop, so. Anyway.
Welcome to the most imperfect show ever, the Wrestling Rundown. Anyway.
It is the most imperfect show.
Yeah. But anyway,
this is the Wrestling Meltdown this week because we are just all over the place.
I love that. I actually love that. Can we call it that?
This episode.
Call it that, please. This episode one time, the Wrestling Meltdown, please, Owen. I beg. We have to. It's great.
Better.
Wrestling Meltdown.
We actually can't hear you at all.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Owen, say something. Say something.
Yeah, it's a no-go.
It's a no-go. What the hell is the matter? What the hell is that? Lucha House Party made its way into the building. Hey, Owen.
Whoa.
Hey, buddy. I'm pretty sure we can hear you. Say something.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect.
It's gonna keep happening.
No, not as bad. Whatever you did worked.
No, I tried this before and it didn't work. So it happened like 3 minutes later. So
Oh, don't worry about it. What were you saying though? You didn't like this segment?
no, now I'm even more fucked.
He's even more pissed. No, honestly, I could see why though, Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't like Ambrose regardless, though, do you? For fuck's sake.
I won't. I like it because EC3 is not allowed to do the one thing that's gonna get him over, and that's talk.
Yeah.
Hate that. And obviously too, I just kind of hate like that report gets put out there about Dean Ambrose, and they don't do anything with it storyline wise. He's just gonna be there, and
There, he's just a guy.
He
At
is
this point.
there. It's bad.
we just beats Dean Ambrose in just a random match that means absolutely nothing flukely. So didn't like.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought Ambrose was still funny regardless.
Like I said, didn't laugh.
So not allowing him to say laugh.
Yeah, I can't laugh at I can't think something's funny if I'm not laughing. So
True.
I thought it was hilarious.
Chris, what's next? Are we done with this show yet?
Noah, last match, I promise.
yeah. Well, you gotta talk about
The main event of the
Wait. What do we got to talk about, Owen?
Mojo Lawley likes to talk to himself into a
Oh,
meeting.
fuck this.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The same thing as last
The
week,
new
where he
new Victoria Mojo.
screams in the mirror. He cries this week though. So we got a little emotion. You know, he's a little fucking teenager on his period. So I mean,
What is going on with Mojo?
I know he's
Honestly.
going through identity
What are you
change. He
doing?
might be turning into a woman. I don't know.
Yeah.
God, I hope to God. This is not a legit thing, please. Please.
I don't fucking know what's going on with him. He'll be gone in a week.
He'll get pushed.
Highly doubt
He'll
that,
be
but
gone for the
continue.
6 months.
He'll get pushed for like 3 weeks, and then Vince will lose interest and move on,
Probably.
And then it'll randomly pop up in the Edge of the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
and maybe win.
Again.
And then disappear again for 3 months.
He might win this year too, because the Pats won the Super Bowl. So
He has to
Then
win.
just bring in Rob and have him win it. I'd much rather that. Much rather Rob Gronkowski. You kidding me? At least he's a star. Fucking what the hell's Mojo?
fuck
no.
face.
Anyway, continue. Last match, please.
We're not going Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin. Yeah, it happened.
Let me guess. Faces went over.
No, that
No, actually, they
Really?
had a thing where if the non-legal competitor hits a legal competitor, they get disqualified.
What?
Yep. So,
ICBA.
So Braun Strowman.
Are you fucking serious?
He hit Corbin, I think, right? Or was it McIntyre? He
Corbin,
hit one of them. One of
Corbin.
them was the legal competitor, and he was the legal competitor. So he got disqualified, basically saying he wasn't in the fucking match.
yeah. And this is the
Even
same
though he
show.
was.
This is the same show where earlier in the show, Lashley tripped Finn Balor, and it wasn't a disqualification.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But guess what? On SmackDown, that didn't happen. So,
Yeah. Well, at halftime heat.
or at a halftime heat.
Yeah.
But on Raw, if a non-legal competitor attacks a legal competitor in the match together, they're disqualified.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
the non-competitor is disqualified.
My brain hurts.
Time
Mine
for
just-
The show gets a D. The show gets a D for me only because of Becky. Moving on.
All right,
Oh my
James, what do you
God.
think? For?
No, hold up. They disqualified a team for attacking an illegal competitor?
Yeah.
The non-legal competitor attacks.
They have
the
not
legal
done that
competitor.
in over 30 years.
They've never done that ever.
Oh my god, you have the count of 5. They didn't even do the count of 5, did they? I
No.
guarantee you. What the fuck?
They just disqualified him.
Yeah.
Because he hit one of the legal competitors, and they had to justify it over commentary.
I swear they think all wrestling fans are retarded, but guess what? We're not.
No.
Oh my
I didn't know
god.
in a tag team match you couldn't attack a competitor in the match.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually want to throw myself off a bridge after hearing that. I'm not even lying. Like,
Yes.
holy shit, that's horrible.
James,
It's
letter
awful.
grade.
Fucking. I give it an F minus, but I'm giving it an F because of Becky.
Okay.
Becky was the A part of the show.
Chris, letter grade.
I give it a C minus.
Okay.
Basically for Becky.
So
Becky alone makes it a C minus.
All right, fair enough.
Makes
I
it
was
an
gonna
F.
give it a C minus, but I'm in a shitty ass fucking mood right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so you're gonna give it a what?
D plus.
C plus. Oh shit. Wait, what? You were gonna give it a C minus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing as me.
But I'm in a shitty ass fucking mood right now, so I'm giving it a D plus.
D plus. D plus. I thought I heard
Mike-
C plus, but fair enough. Damn. Fuck you, Raw.
Yeah.
Chris, what did you give it?
What do I give it? I already gave it.
No, I was talking about Chris, the guy that gave us the rundown.
Yeah, he said C plus.
Okay.
No, C minus.
Or C minus.
C
Sorry.
minus, Becky Lynch.
C minus, Becky Lynch. That's what he
All
said.
right, fine.
So I
Alright.
guess
What? Say again?
overall that weighted it's a D plus.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
don't give it a D.
it was an
It was generous.
it was an uneventful show.
Yeah.
SmackDown. This was a
Uh-huh.
little bit better.
I'm gonna try to do these notes. It's gonna fucking fail, but
You sure? I can look them up on Bleacher.
Let's have James do it because I don't know the wonky audio.
Here. I'm at least gonna make it entertaining. This is my first time I think I'm ever doing SmackDown notes, or at least in a while.
Are you not detained?
Here. I'm even gonna do the whole thing to look it up on Bleacher Report. Ready? SmackDown notes, Bleacher Report. There we go. It's right there.
This episode of The Rundown brought to you by Bleacher Report.
please.
Pretty much.
That's
Pretty
where I
much.
get all my information from.
Oh shit! Hold on. SmackDown notes. It gave me the January 1st notes. Hold on. Hold on.
Get better.
Hold on. Let's see. 9th, 10th. All right. So SmackDown would have been on the 12th. Or no, not the 12th. Idiot.
The 5th. February 5th.
February 5th. February 5th. All right. 2/5/18. There we go. Hopefully I get it. I think I got it.
Let's just go
Yeah.
good part of it. I love it.
Why is it giving me shit from December 18th, you fucks?
That's
All right.
exactly what I want.
All right. You know what? SmackDown notes minus the Bleacher Report. It might not be from Bleacher Report. I don't think they have it up yet.
Okay.
1/2, 10/2/18. What the fuck is this? I can't find the notes.
I'll just do it. I have it up right here. So,
All right, fucking do it. If the mic cuts out, send them to me. I don't know.
yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Fail.
So yeah, February, like we said, February 5th, 2019.
Fist.
It showed some WWE.com exclusive of SmackDown live superstars reacting to the snowstorm. Rusev was awesome, like doing snow angels without his shirt on and
That
stuff.
was-
Like,
Hilarious.
and Naomi and Carmella are just in the SmackDown Women's Elimination Chamber match. No one from SmackDown had to qualify because wrestling. So
Wrestling happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Charlotte Flair comes out and does a heel promo. It was awesome. Like, she cut an awesome heel promo.
I'm glad she's heel. Please tell me she's gonna fight Asuka.
We don't know yet.
Please, I just wanted to fight Asuka. Stay away from Becky and Ronda.
Yeah. And she suggests that she should be in the Raw Women's title match at Mania. But before she could finish her sentences, Becky Lynch comes out to the crowd, I did like the line that came out when Charlotte Flair said that she mocks her dad, but now you're mocking Roman Reigns' entrance. Even though it's not really Roman Reigns' entrance, it's the Shield's entrance, but okay.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, other people have come out through the crowd before the Shield were thin, but it was still good.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Becky Lynch says that Charlotte Flair is not going to take her spot. And he wants to calm the situation down. And Charlotte Flair goes to say something. I even like how Triple H was like, "This doesn't concern you. Get out of here."
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Laying down the law.
Charlotte Flair leaves. And I...
Fuck.
By saying that Becky Lynch might be afraid to fight at WrestleMania. I didn't get the impression, though, that she was afraid of, you know... I almost said Nia Jax, but no one's afraid of Nia Jax. Except
everyone's afraid of Nia Jax because they're afraid they're going to get fucking injured.
Yeah. But, Ronda Rousey. But I kind of took this like, you know, Becky was just afraid to fail on the biggest stage of them all. That's why she won't get cleared. Because I think they want to try to give, like, a storyline reason why she won't just simply go get cleared. So I actually think that worked. And then, you know, Triple H talks shit to her, and Becky Lynch slaps him in the face and just walks out through the crowd. This segment was just absolute fire.
Straight fire.
It was straight fire.
It was great. What about you, Noah? What do you think?
Wait, what was your grade?
I said I loved it. It was great.
Oh, fair enough. Noah.
Yo, I loved it. I mean, again, what's not to love here? Freaking love Becky Lynch. I like the approach that Charlotte did with this promo. She better not get added to this freaking match. Yeah. I love the fact Triple H came out, gave a whole new dynamic to this. And I also love the fact how Becky pointed out how Becky can do so much in so little words. And then what's her closing remark? What's her pipe bomb? A slap across Triple H's face and then just walks out. For the love of God, I'm going to see SmackDown Live next week right here in my hometown. I need to see Becky Lynch.
It's great.
Yeah, you might too.
I hope.
Hey,
but I loved it.
I'm going to give my grade or my thoughts on this quick because I got to go eat breakfast. I'll keep the camera on so you could just look at my door if anybody finds that entertaining. I like this segment. This was awesome to really make Becky look awesome and strong. And hopefully, for the love of God, please just have the Charlotte-Becky match at Fastlane or Elimination Chamber somewhere and move on to Ronda Rousey. Please do not make this a triple threat.
That, James, because I'm going to go see Fastlane live also in Cleveland in March. And according to reports I've read, one of the matches supposedly on the card is Becky versus Charlotte.
Okay, they might be doing the right thing here. I pray, I beg, for once, just listen to the fucking fan base. All right, I gotta go.
Just keep in mind, guys. Card subject to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other words. In other words, fuck you. We got your money. Watch.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. You guys continue with the smack of down.
Breakfast. It's fucking 2:30 in the afternoon.
Hey, my stepdad wanted to make breakfast, and I can't say no. Okay.
Hey, there's never a bad time for breakfast. I mean,
for a show.
Anyway, Chris, what are your thoughts on this segment?
I thought it was excellent. Outstanding. As per usual, but with Becky Lynch. I love the slap to the face. I thought she could have done a little bit more. But it was just simple. Just simple, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. What's next, Owen?
Then we had the first wheel match on the show.
Breakfast wasn't ready yet. Or brunch, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Continue.
Then we had the first wheel match on the show. It was Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev with Lana.
Wait, they're alive?
Yeah, they're alive.
Oh my God, it's a miracle.
I mean, they didn't win. They didn't.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Did they finally get out? Are they finally not the Omen in the sky and they finally fell down to Earth?
Yeah, but they're just gonna go right back up to Earth because they lost.
Mean right back up in the sky.
Yeah.
Guys.
But the match technically was good, but I'm not liking this at all because it really doesn't make sense why Nakamura and Rusev are a team after everything they've been through together. Why is Rusev back? Leave and go back to New Japan. So,
I mean, I wouldn't. The problem is, I wouldn't mind seeing Shinsuke and Rusev as a team if you're gonna add Andrade to it and make like a good faction out of it.
Yeah,
but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, Rusev wins with the Mashka kick.
Mashka.
Yeah. Machka kick though, and
I like that new name better, Mashka.
I believe he pinned Carl Anderson with it, and Anderson and Gallows might ask for their release and go join up AEW and stuff.
That wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, they seem happy there though.
Yeah.
Like even though they're not getting pushed, it's like they don't even complain. They're just chilling there. Carl Anderson, ever since joining WWE, has gotten into like the best shape of his fucking life.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
But then I don't know what this is leading to.
Probably a match at Mania on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I
love how the U.S. title is not defended on Mania again.
Well, we don't know that yet. So.
Oh wait, no, it was defended last year, but no one remembers.
We don't talk about that.
Gender fucking won.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not saying anything more. Noah, what did you think of this match and segment, whatever?
Pointless filler. No idea where this is going. Maybe they're trying to, like I said, rebuild the SmackDown Live Tag Division with strange bedfellows. I don't see it working out. Rusev even talked about how he is frustrated with booking lately, but he cares about the U.S. title. He felt like he did a lot with it, and he still wants to do a lot with it. I honestly hope he does become a legit U.S. champ once again. But moving on.
Chris?
I love the Good Brothers, but I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
Yeah.
I will say that Rusev is probably one of the best modern day U.S. champions that we've had, other than Cena.
Yeah.
To be honest, as much as it pains me to say it, like Cena is probably number one, but Rusev's a close number two.
Where's Kevin Owens stand on your list?
He was good as U.S. champ, but he didn't really do a lot with it other than saying he was the face of America.
And he also kept losing it.
Yeah. So it was like, what can you really say? Like, he didn't hold it for a long period of time.
Yeah.
My favorite U.S. champion is R-Truth.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot he won the U.S. title.
Make U.S. title great again. This is not the approach, I think, that we need.
And then Mustafa Ali's backstage. He cuts a promo on Randy Orton because he's having a match with him. So he cuts a promo why he's going to win the match, obviously. It was very good. I like how when he cuts a promo backstage, it feels different because they do a lot of really cool camera effects with them and stuff. So, I'll just break down the backstage segments all in one. You guys can just give your thoughts on them. Paige is backstage and she, promoted her movie. She did it on Raw too. It was nothing. So, I'm thinking about seeing that movie just to see how much of a train wreck it's going to be because it looked like a train wreck. So,
Hollywood.
Everything's a train wreck.
Because I'll just say this real quick. Wrestling fans aren't going to like it because this isn't Paige's story at all. Half.
Yeah, they've completely Hollywoodized it, which people are pissed about.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it.
And wrestling and people that aren't wrestling fans aren't going to get it. So.
Yeah, they're not. Even if you Hollywoodize it, no one's going to get it.
Yeah.
They should just rock in a movie. Doesn't mean people are going to understand. Oh, I like wrestling now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? And by the way, did she ever really meet The Rock in real life?
Maybe once, but not
No. I don't think that she was just randomly backstage with her brother, and The Rock came up and then just did a catchphrase randomly for no reason.
All right. Yeah.
And she was like, "You're The Rock." No, that's not how normal interactions are with people.
Yeah, no, especially. I will say one thing too. When she's training in that wrestling thing too, they didn't have a guy come up and read a piece of paper. Paige, you're going to WWE. That's not how.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how it works at all.
No, just reads a piece of paper. If you're in, you're in.
Right in front of her face.
Yeah. There you go.
Especially,
You're in.
especially to, I mean, her brother was probably like disappointed he didn't get signed, but it wasn't like this big drama.
Yeah, right. What the fuck? Does she even have a brother? I think she does.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
she didn't, then that would be funny.
Guys, let's be honest. The only thing that actually really tells Paige's story is WWE Chronicle and WWE Network.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
That was good. And it only was 30 minutes long, too. What's this movie? 90 minutes?
Probably. Yeah, I agree. Noah.
I pretty much
Say it again.
then the Usos are backstage. They talk about how they're gonna be on Mick Miz TV. They didn't.
Say again. Say again.
I said they didn't hype up the pay-per-view match because why do that? They just hyped up next week's SmackDown. So
Yeah, right.
I forgot I'm going to be watching that. Live.
All right, so just James, quick thoughts.
Yeah, quick thoughts. I didn't watch, didn't care, didn't need. I'll give it a D for did not watch. There you go.
Okay. Noah.
Let's see. Don't care about the movie. I care about the Usos. There's rumor has it that WWE's worried about losing them. I'm not looking forward to seeing Miz Mac, whatever the fuck you call it, TV next week live. For the love of God, if there's anything right with tag team wrestling, give the Usos the fucking titles back. But honestly,
I kind
of a damn thing for me.
I will say though, I kind of enjoy Shane and Miz though.
No.
Is that bad?
I like
Her opinion. I have time.
I at least like the ending story, like how like his dad's finally proud of him. At least I don't know. I was a sucker for that.
I liked it too, but
I liked it. I like the whole. I like that whole. I kept saying the entire time, Shane's turning on him. Shane's turning on him right here. It's happening right now. It's gonna happen. And when it didn't happen, I was disappointed.
Great, and we'll get Shane versus Miz at WrestleMania. Well, Shane will do his 3 moves of doom. His potato punches, a freaking jump off the top rope for an announce table, and then attempted coast to coast. Brilliant.
Yeah. Or no. He okay. In fairness though, he could do a shooting star press. That was kind of cool.
I'll say this. At least he actually hit it once. Every other match he's done that in, he always crashes and burns.
yeah.
He never hits any of those big high flying moves ever. Unless if it's the coast to coast.
He does crash and burn.
Chris, your quick thoughts on these backstage segments.
I don't care about Paige. Don't care about his stupid movie. I want to see Miz TV. I'm interested in.
Mick Miz TV.
Mick Miz TV.
McMiz, is that what they're calling it? Is McMiz TV?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I will be seeing it live next week.
Can I have Ronald McDonald on? give everybody free Big Macs. I'd be down
That'd
for
be
it.
Mac Miz TV.
Mac Miz TV, yeah. Shano McMac Miz TV.
No Mick Mac. Here he is. Shano McMac.
I hope I get a lot of good matches when I go see this show live. I really do.
Oh, you probably will, though.
You get to see 205 live too.
Yes! And I'm looking forward to
They
that.
should just call it the Cruiserweight division, not 205 Live, because it's excluding a lot of great talent.
Yes, I agree. Anyway, continue.
I want to see Braun Strowman become the Cruiserweight champion.
I'd be fucking dying if he was. I would probably be pissed, and then I'd laugh at the tiny belt just around his waist.
All right. Speaking of cruiserweights, even though he's not really a cruiserweight anymore, we had Mustafa Ali versus Randy Orton.
Yeet.
Match was awesome. Go out of your way to see this match. Randy Orton does his typical like Randy Orton moves, blows him out of the ring, hits that
Awesome what?
suplex onto the announcer's table.
Oh, I love that spot, yep.
And he stomps Mustafa Ali to the point where he legitimately gave like Mustafa Ali like a swelled up eye.
Yeah.
Is it swelled up? It looked like he had a broken orbital socket.
He was out later on in the show, so I think it was just swelled up. So
Okay, cool.
and then Mustafa Ali mounts a comeback. throws him over the table, dives over the table and fights him, beats the crap out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Randy Orton, I like the spot
Uh-oh.
out of the corner. And Randy Orton went for the RKO, but Mustafa Ali had it scouted.
Jeez.
It's like that Christian Randy Orton spot they would do when he would go for like a crossbody. So
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
yeah, but then Mustafa Ali hits it, but then eventually goes for the 054. And I'm actually not pausing, by the way. I'm just pausing after every few sentences, so that way you'll hear everything I say.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And then Randy Orton like goes to pull him off, and like as if instead of Mustafa Ali going face first into the turnbuckle, he catches him into an RKO, which was an awesome catch into an RKO.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. So Randy Orton wins. A lot of people could say this makes Mustafa Ali look weak, but it doesn't at all.
Are you kidding me? Dude, he's the underdog in this. The fact that he had a 5-star or a near 5-star match with Randy Orton is like strong looking enough. He didn't.
I'm not saying people are saying that. I'm just a mad.
Yeah. Some people take the word "very" out of context sometimes.
Yeah. This was not a failure at all. He looked really good. So, and then
After what?
I
What?
it's Samoa Joe
Ah, yes.
chokes
Senior
up
Joe.
you with the Kokia clutch.
Here, clutch.
And then he big boots Mustafa Ali out of the ring. And he didn't cut a promo because that was later on. Then he goes to go backstage, and the new Daniel Bryan comes out. Not the new Daniel Bryan, Chris. The new Daniel Bryan.
Not the new.
All right. You guys keep going. I think my breakfast is ready. Sorry. I'll be quick.
Oh, we know it's done now. So.
I gotta go get breakfast. Keep going. Keep going.
And yeah, Samoa Joe wants to fight him, but when he sees Rowan, gotta make sure you get that right. Come out. He walks backstage. This segment was just straight fire. Awesome. It's just, a Samoa Joe promo that's just absolute fire. Like, one day I think he's going to talk and fire. He is on the mic. I know that's over exaggerated, but Chris, what did you think of like the Mustafa?
I thought the match was good, but Daniel Bryan's Daniel Bryan at this point. Like Daniel Bryan's fucking awesome.
We didn't get that far yet, yeah, but
Daniel Bryan's the best.
Yeah.
He's
what about
awesome.
you, Noah? What did you think of this match in the Samoa Joe segment?
I love the match, actually. I thought Mustafa Ali had an incredible showing, and Randy put him over strong. That finish was beautiful. The freaking RKO, shades of WrestleMania 31, where he pops up Rollins up into the air and dropped him into an RKO. Except this time he just dropped it from the top rope into a beautiful RKO. I thought that the aftermatch segment was awesome because you got more build towards the Elimination Chamber, how much all these men wanted with Samoa Joe trying to take out everybody. But you also get a tease for how much we might want to see Samoa Joe versus the new Daniel Bryan. I love this on all fronts.
Yeah.
All for it.
I love it, yeah. Then we have the new Daniel Bryan, file a complaint. He did it with his mouth, though, not like with a piece of paper. Can you imagine that was a segment where they just show him actually filling out the forms and stuff? That'd be funny. But then, the new Daniel Bryan comes out, and one thing I was disappointed he didn't talk about because I feel like it would have been appropriate, but then again, I could say it's cheap sports heat, is he didn't. I thought what he was going to talk about was his disappointment that that the WWE gave the Patriots the old WWE title instead of the that new championship belt. I would have been awesome if he had said that, just because it would have been really cool. But he talks about he was kind of playing like the tweener here because since it was in his hometown and Smarks Ruined Wrestling's Facebook group, they did not turn on AJ Styles. Just enough of that crap.
It's all crap.
Yeah.
That post is crap.
No, you don't even know what we're talking about because you're not part of that group page, I don't think. But
No, but I like seeing your vent. That's funny.
Yeah. But he talks about how, like, since he's from Aberdeen, Washington, and when Greg Hamilton introduced him, he introduced him as Washington's favorite son. So if you ever go to Washington and they ask you who the best son is in that state, it's the new Daniel Bryan, not the old Daniel Bryan. It has to be the new Daniel Bryan. So
Correct.
But the new Daniel Bryan says that he feels like he can actually express, and that the people in Washington actually get what he's believing. He kind of cuts a little bit of a face promo, but also says, globally, cuts a heel promo by saying that everybody else just and just destroys the planet. And Rowan. I'm gonna continuously mess that up, but
Rick Rowan.
Yeah, Rick Rowan. I was like, oh god, they're gonna kill him, but I was actually I'm not saying he cut like a awesome promo like Samoa Joe level or anything like that, but it was actually a good promo he cut. He talked because of like the life choices and with the beliefs without really getting to know them, and I thought he actually cut a good promo, and everybody want him. So the new Daniel Bryan, of course, has a comeback by saying, "How." It was awesome. And he talked to show like all the devastation and stuff that gets caused in the Elimination Chamber anymore. Typically, I would love that video package, but we know that's not true anymore because you're literally falling on paths.
It's the fucking fun house.
Yeah. The new Daniel Bryan says that he needs to be the planet's champion forever because it's what's best for the planet. If it goes back to AJ Styles, it goes on somebody else, the WWE Championship would backtrack and become a symbol of excess again. And that was his promo. He didn't get interrupted. And just fire. The new Daniel Bryan is like the best thing every week. And I really hope he even holds the championship beyond WrestleMania because he easily could. I don't even need to ask Chris and Noah's thoughts about it, but I'm going to ask anyways because maybe they feel differently than me. Maybe they had a change of heart overnight. But let's find out. Let's start with Noah this time because I feel like we haven't started with him in a while. So,
like I said, we're fickle, but I absolutely love this, and I agree with you 100%. I don't see him losing this new eco-friendly WWE Championship for quite a while, at least to Mania season. And my ultimate fantasy booking is Bray Wyatt teases his return. He comes back, and we somehow get the new Daniel Bryan with Eric Rowan. Yes, I'm saying Eric Rowan. Fuck the first name curse. Versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. And the winner basically builds a Wyatt family led by him. As far as who the winner will be, let's see what Elimination Chamber and the Road to WrestleMania brings, and I'll give my predictions on that. But I love this promo. I love the fact we're in Bizarre World. The whole town was behind him. But when he comes to Toledo, I bet you it'll be a different story.
Chris?
You don't even need to know my thoughts.
Yeah.
My thoughts have already been expressed about how much I love Daniel Bryan. I love this man. I love him.
It sounds like you love him more than Tom Brady because you love Tom Brady, but this is more of a love than I have ever heard. So
I have an infatuation with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
What he calls me fickle, and I'm like, yes, I'm fickle.
Yeah.
I eat meat. I buy stuff. I chant. Yes, I'm fickle, and I'm proud of it.
I am very fickle.
You know what the funny thing is? The more he tells me about like all this stuff, makes me want to do it more, just in spite of the new Daniel Bryan.
Just in spite of him.
Yeah. So the
He's
more
like
he
that parent that knows you to do everything their way, but you're like, no, you know what? I'm not going to do it your way.
Yeah. Then
Are we talking about stuff I like?
No.
Are we talking about stuff I like?
you
I
missed
hope so.
you missed us talking about the new Daniel Bryan segment.
Hold on.
No, he's the new Daniel Bryan.
Okay, I'll get that new in there.
Don't give them any ideas, Chris. One day he's gonna show up nude.
Oh God, he might. He just might. He's like, I don't want to wear trunks anymore. This isn't natural.
Jesus Christ, I hope not. Like a naked minion.
His freaking pubes have like the same beard that he has on his face.
But James,
Moving on.
Fucking Noah's face, like, what?
Right to censor.
welcome to the
Instead of naked minion, it's gonna be naked Brian.
welcome
Oh, God.
welcome to the rundown, Noah.
No. You don't understand, Chris. Before he does that, he has to become Ministry Brian first.
Oh, minute, yep.
Yeah, it's got to be Ministry Brian, then
He's
Naked
gonna have
Brian.
a thong and a fucking fanny pack.
And the higher power has to be CM Punk just for the straight edge veganism. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, CM
But
Punk.
James, you missed us. I don't know if you saw it yet, but the new Daniel Bryan segment we just talked about. What do you think?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
It was great. I love the new title because it fits him so well. And I can't wait for the Elimination Chamber because that looks stacked with talent, dude. What?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
So I
Sorry.
would say yes, but this isn't the same. This is not.
This isn't the same what?
This is the same chamber. It's the fucking Fun House of Fun match.
Okay. I get that. Okay.
It's the
Listen,
fucking Fun of Pats. Okay.
I'm well aware of this. I'm well
They
aware.
made it safer.
Yes.
I don't want to see if it's an elimination chamber. It's supposed to be brutal.
Okay, yes. But do you really think anyone would think about the best chambers in history, right?
The first one.
Yes.
Yes. But did you see anybody really go on steel? Yeah, you saw it a number of times. But
Yes.
it wasn't that much. Whereas now that you have these pads, it looks like you could do more stuff on the outside of the chamber. What I do have a problem with,
It's supposed to hurt.
what I do have a problem with is that when they changed it to this, they didn't make it look like it was actually metal still. That's the one gripe I have. If they were to just make it like it was metal or look like it was metal, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. And then whatever, you know what I mean? And I think they should have made like an actual metal grate underneath it, so that way, even though you're hitting the padding, you still hear the sound of steel.
I agree with that.
I honestly hope that they lift the padding at one point during this match and someone gets suplexed on it. Let's get some real pain in there.
I hope they get rid of the padding entirely and then stop being pussies.
Well, they're not going to do that. This is the PG era of WWE. You got to remember that.
And you also got to remember, Chris, like...
I don't care about the little feet. I don't care about that.
But
I want pain. I want suffering.
Don't you want Daniel Bryan to not get injured?
No. I want
What?
a brutal chamber match.
So you want him?
Fickle!
Okay, yeah, fickle. You want Daniel Bryan to have another? Okay.
I
want him to be thrown into a fucking glass fucking chamber made of glass.
Yeah, they still. All right. You're giving them way too much bullshit.
Not
They at least still have the
plastic.
glass. They at least still have the glass.
The plexiglass.
Plastic.
You always had plexiglass. What are you talking about?
But it's broke before. It doesn't
Watch
break
Goldberg.
anymore.
Watch Goldberg.
That is glass.
Plexiglass.
That is glass. That's glass.
No,
what
that was
they have-
plexiglass.
What they have
It was
now is
plexiglass.
not breakaway.
It's always been plexiglass, okay? It's not like Lucha Underground where they go through literal panes of glass and then
That's what I want.
shredded in their back.
I want blood.
all right, but
Although
moving
those
on.
matches now are admittedly pretty entertaining because of the story behind them.
Did you
Just-
see the Hell of War match? Oh my gosh. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Moving on.
Anyway, yeah.
Moving on.
All right, so Jeff Hardy was backstage watching all this go down, and he gets asked, I believe by Caleb Braxton, but they all blend in, so you don't really know.
He's
Jeff
not wrong.
Hardy gets asked why he didn't go confront the new Daniel Bryan, but Jeff Hardy says that he's just going to go beat the crap out of him because no matter what he says, the new Daniel Bryan's just not going to listen. And then AJ Styles walks up and talks about how this is a different type of Jeff Hardy because he's had the same problems with, you know, the new Daniel Bryan that he's expressing, and says that Jeff Hardy hasn't been really on a roll as of late. But then Jeff Hardy has a retort and says that this is the same AJ Styles that even when he became the real AJ Styles, and there's a reason there's a quote behind the real AJ Styles because I don't know what the difference was, but he still couldn't beat the new Daniel Bryan. But they say they're going to finish this at another time. I'm assuming this is going to lead to a match next week on SmackDown with AJ probably beating Jeff Hardy. This segment was awesome, though. A good way to build up the Elimination Chamber match. So, yeah.
I have a question.
Which question?
Do you ever think that Vince just wanted AJ to punch him in the face because he's fucking nuts?
Because he gets erect when he gets hit?
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like there was no reason for the segment to exist now. I feel like he just wanted to be punched in the face just so we could say he was punched in the face by AJ Styles.
Yeah.
This is fucking psycho.
What about you, Noah? Why do you think Vince wanted to get punched in the face by AJ Styles?
I don't know whether he was trying to rehash the 2006 storyline where he's trying to bring back the old Shawn Michaels, or is he just trying to really push AJ Styles to go heel again? I'm still confused from that segment. As far as this one, Jeff Hardy made a lot of valid points. Different AJ or not, AJ still has not gotten the title back from the new Daniel Bryan. But Jeff Hardy, he hasn't been doing a lot either. What was his last big highlight? Falling through a table during a new restructured Hell in a Cell match against Randy Orton. So both men
I can answer this for you, Noah. Getting his ear hole finger fucked by Randy Orton. What?
Yeah, good point. That was disturbing.
His ear fetish.
Yeah, good point. That was disturbing with the screwdriver thing. But anyway, yeah, both men have legitimate gripes. But bottom line, this was all about building the Elimination Chamber match, which is right now the only real match I'm looking forward to. Not tomorrow, but the following Sunday. I thought this was a great segment.
And then we had a triple threat women's tag match. I almost said tag team title match, but those aren't a thing yet. So, Naomi and Carmella versus the Iconics versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. They all each cut promos. I'm not talking about them. I did like that the Iconics promo actually wasn't like those scripted promos. It was actually pretty legitimate because I thought they were going to say something stupid, but it was actually like them being themselves. I hope they do that a lot.
About damn time.
Please.
And then, I don't know. Didn't really... If we see matches like this, I really am not in favor of the women's tag belts being made because it this match, even though like it's built into the Elimination Chamber, just still felt thrown together, still felt off. It's not even promoting really the women's tag team title match. It's promoting this crappy-ass Mandy Rose Naomi storyline.
Yeah, please end it. But...
Corey Graves, because I just love watching a Mandy Rose match anytime Corey Graves commentates, because he just loves Mandy Rose. I legitimately think every time Mandy Rose is out there, his wife's gonna file. I think his wife has the divorce papers all filled out, ready to go, and he's gonna get a divorce.
I guarantee he's wanking it behind the desk.
Yeah,
like he must be going ham then.
Oh, he's going really ham.
Anytime he's reacting, he's like, she pointed.
Wait, hold on. Okay, you got to say that again because you were cutting out, and this seems like the really key point.
I mean, Mandy Rose just
fucking this Skype is being a dick.
I was saying,
say it again, Owen. Just say it again. What happened? She pointed to what?
The WrestleMania sign.
Yep.
And Corey Graves' reaction was, she pointed at.
It happened again, Owen.
She pointed at me.
She pointed at me.
Yeah. Now
I'm
it's not as funny because
yeah, no, I wish. Although
Pointed at me.
Yeah, I'm sure your dick is pointing upwards too, Corey. Anyway.
Maybe it's pointing downwards, who knows? Maybe it's pointing sideways
Yeah.
or diagonal.
He's got
Focus
a
on
weird
wrestling. Focus on wrestling.
Dude, Corey's got a weird fucking cock if it's doing all those angles, dude. That's
Maybe they're trying to turn him into the new Jerry the King Lawler, for all we know. I don't know.
I mean,
Let me just say this. This Manny thing, absolutely stupid, absolutely obsessive. Vince just wants to go back to the old school attitude era where blondes rule, and he had a girl giving him a lap dance, and he fell over in a chair when he hired freaking Stacey Keebler as an assistant. This is a pointless segment. This was a pointless match. If any women should win, the freaking women tag team trials, which don't seem like shit right now, is the Iconics, in my opinion. Not only do they seem legitimate in their promo, they are the only real tag team I feel in this chamber, since they've been a tag team since day one, even before coming up to the main roster. That's all I have to say about this segment, match, and these women. Simple as that.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, I feel like they should have just included all the brands in this fucking title hunt.
They did.
To be honest, did they? I'm talking about NXT UK.
Oh no, they didn't actually.
Not gonna happen. But I agree.
They should have, because there was more tag teams you could have done over there.
Yeah.
Kari Sane and fucking Kari Sane and Ira Shirai.
Yeah.
Marina Shafir and Justman Duke.
Yep.
They could even because we'll talk about that when we get there. Throw Xia Li and Candy Floss together as a team.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, moving on.
Andrade's backstage. I wrote his other name, but I can't say that anymore. So
Cien Almas, say it.
I'm fucking saying Cien Almas. This is so dumb.
Andrade.
Dude, he is so plain now that they took out the Cien Almas. This was a dumb name change.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It actually rolled off the tongue for a lot of people. Andrade Cien Almas.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why? Why do we need to just change it to Andrade?
Yeah. But Zelina Vega talks about how Andrade is going to become a legend based off Rey Mysterio.
Not with the only first name, he won't.
Yeah. Based off like the decline of Rey Mysterio. She said Rey Mysterio is a myth, which doesn't make any sense because
Literally, he's right there.
Yeah.
He's not a myth. He's not a myth. He's right there. He's
Yeah.
in front of your face. You fight him every fucking week.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's a myth?
Good segment.
He's a myth.
Good segment.
He's a myth. Rey Mysterio is a myth. Yeah.
I can't wait to see the rematch when they do it.
I they need to do it on a pay-per-view. I think you should build this up to Mania, to be honest.
They don't have that type of patience, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, of course they don't. Because
fuck
building up a fucking actual program for your biggest show of the year.
Noah, what are your thoughts on this?
Bottom line, I just see Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas happening again at pay-per-view. It wouldn't surprise me if it happens at Fastlane, but I hope Andrade does get a major push because he certainly deserves it. Andrade Cien Almas gets the push because I feel like he deserves it.
I feel like they both deserve it, just saying. I love
Chris?
Rey.
Rey Mysterio, he's timeless, but he's already hit the top. Andrade Cien Almas has yet to get a title under the WWE banner.
Right. Chris?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
With everything you're saying, because everything you're saying is true.
Yeah.
I agree.
We had an Asuka video package. Awesome video package. Build her up from whenever she's going to show up ever again. So, yeah. Nothing else to say about it.
She's never going to show up ever again. Don't worry.
Yeah.
If it's not Charlotte Flair going after Asuka again, just to give us a closing redemption angle for Asuka from WrestleMania 34, who else can face Asuka for the title at WrestleMania?
I don't know.
It's only Charlotte. Charlotte's the only person.
They need to build someone new. I don't know if I want to see the same thing again.
I don't know, Lana.
Come on, dude. It's WrestleMania. Get serious.
That would put the butts in the seats.
Yeah, that'd be like Nicholas and Braun Strowman.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Then we had Jeff Hardy versus the new Daniel Bryan with Rowan ringside. Good match. The new Daniel Bryan kind of wrestled like a face in this match, but still a good match. Jeff Hardy's about to get the win with the Swanton, but Rowan pulls him out of the win, which was a DQ on here, but not on Raw, so there's that. But continuity issues, we love those. So then the new Daniel Bryan puts him in the LaBelle lock, and Samoa Joe throws Rowan into the post. He chokes out the new Daniel Bryan with the Coquina clutch, and Then Randy Orton comes out for payback. They fight. Mustafa Ali dives on both of them and then gets taken out by the new Daniel Bryan. And AJ Styles finally runs out and lays out Jeff Hardy with a phenomenal forearm, probably setting up their match for next week. Pretty impressive if, the rumors about AJ Styles being hurt, because I know he's denied them, is true that he went out there on a hurt hernia, if it's true, and did a freaking phenomenal forearm. Like, no one would do that. So, then backstage, the new Daniel Bryan cuts an absolutely fantastic interview. I even like, too, how, like, when Caleb Braxton's there, he's even like, why are you interviewing me? I just had a match and you're back here about to interview me. Like, I like how he just calls her out on it, because no wrestler would ever do that. So, and he says he's going to be the champion forever because that's what's good for the planet. And I guess that makes me feel content. The planet's going to be a nice, safe place with the new Daniel Bryan as champion. So I feel safe. We like people.
How is he the fucking heel again?
Captain Planet.
Because he's an evil planet man.
Yeah.
Poor CJ Parker. This could have been him.
No, it couldn't have. CJ Parker done this as well. Not as well as the new Daniel Bryan right now. No.
Bruce Robinson is doing a lot better, guys. Don't worry. Yeah. Anyway, I love this match. I love the closing segment. You already knew that there was no way they're going to have the new Daniel Bryan lose clean to Jeff Hardy, building momentum towards the Elimination Chamber. I like how Rowan came into play, showing how much he's an insurance policy now for the new Daniel Bryan. That face palm slam into the announce table. What a brutal looking finisher, too. I hope he relies on that going forward. And yeah, another great go home angle to the Elimination Chamber match. This wasn't even the go home episode of SmackDown Live. Again, I'm seeing that next week. I loved it, and I like the fact Caleb Braxton was backstage in Gorilla after the new Daniel Bryan went back there. It almost gives her more of a personality versus some other robots back there. Yeah. Like Charlie Caruso and her, I think, are like two of the best backstage interviewers you got right now in WWE, main roster wise. And that interview, stellar, incredible interview segment. James, you're about to say something?
Yeah, I have a question. Are we gonna have the Planet Brothers now? If Harper comes back and he just teams up with them,
I would like that.
The Bludgeon Brothers.
I highly doubt we'll see a Bludgeon Brothers type tag team brought back, but we'll see. I honestly
feel like you should.
I agree. I honestly hope Luke Harper does come back like Bray Wyatt. Oh, yeah, and going back to the point you were saying about AJ Styles, he's not a lot of stuff. Re-signing with WWE, having a hernia. Who knows what's going on for AJ Styles at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chris? All I know is... Yeah.
Chris, what are your thoughts?
I fucking loved it.
That's all that needs to be said.
Simple as that. I was just about to say.
Yeah. But now we got to do the...
with Daniel Bryan, I love it.
Now we got to do the letter grades. We'll start with James this time.
We'll give it a B-. All right.
Okay. Noah?
Again, I always enjoy SmackDown Live more than Raw. Let's see. You had Becky. You had a stellar main event. You were building your champions. I love the fact that building the Iconics as a real tag team. Screw Manny and Corey and their love relationship. Go fix it, finish it off in a hotel room. I don't give a fuck.
Do a threesome. Okay. Is it simple as that?
Yeah, very simple. I gave it.
What was your grade? I couldn't hear.
B plus.
B+. All right, cool.
B.
Okay, Chris gives it a B.
B.
I also give it a B-, so overall it gets like a B. So, there's SmackDown. Now Noah's gonna do 205 Live notes.
So yeah, 205 Live. They gave you your usual rundown as we build towards the Elimination Chamber and the Cruiserweight Champions next challenger. And we got two stellar matches from tonight. The first one was Mike Kanellis versus the Brian Kendrick. Another great back and forth. Both men look strong. Mike Kanellis, he's still trying to find his place. The Brian Kendrick, I guess he's faced now. We don't really know where he stands in all of this. The story here is, what the world does Mike Kanellis need to do for a win, get the opportunities he wants? And they were putting this over on commentary, too, how they haven't done anything. And in English, by the way, been doing a pretty good time on commentary, I thought. But I enjoyed this match. And basically, once again, Mike Kanellis, He ends up on the losing side after 3 attempts at a slice bread number 2. Third one, D. Brian Kendrick pulls off and gets the win. Owen, what were your thoughts on this match?
I liked it. I liked this storyline they got going on with Mike Kanellis because it's kind of like a shoot now in a way because obviously the reports now are out there about the Kanellises possibly leaving WWE, but obviously those reports have been shot down. Or maybe it's like we don't know though if Mike wants to leave or not because we've only heard from Maria's point of view. But I would imagine if Maria stays, Mike will stay. So we're about to find out though who wears the pants in that relationship because
maybe none of them do.
Yeah, maybe
maybe they're just pantsless.
Yeah, Mike. We never see Mike wearing any pants though because he's always in his wrestling trunks. So
Monday Night Mike. Get right.
No, now he's Tuesday Night Mike.
Monday Night Mike. It'll forever be Monday Night Mike.
No, he's Tuesday Night Mike.
Forever Monday Night Mike.
He's Tuesday Night Mike, man. He's not on Mondays anymore.
He's forever Monday Night Mike.
He's only Monday Night Mike if they bring the Cruiserweights back on Raw. Until then, he is not Monday Night Mike.
See, he is though. That's the thing. He's
But
Monday
he's not.
Night Mike.
But he's Tuesday Night Mike.
Forever.
He's
All right,
Tuesday night.
Chris, you go with what you believe. I just remember Mike Bennett Thursday nights from Impact as well. James, your thoughts on this match?
Tuesday Night Mike. That's my thoughts. No, this
this match. Except for it's Monday Night Mike.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday Night Mike.
No, main event on Tuesdays? No, he did on Monday.
Never main evented on Mondays either.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, on main event. Yeah, sure.
No.
Don't get me started.
Monday Night Mike in the main event.
Well, he should be in the main event, but they fucked him so bad.
I win. Monday Night Mike for the victory.
It's Tuesday Night Mike.
Main event, Monday Night Mike.
All right, Chris. What? Okay, so James, I don't know if you even said anything beyond Tuesday Night.
No, I haven't. Hold on.
What were your thoughts on this match?
It was fantastic. It was a great. Okay, hold on. It was a great match. This was honestly one of Mike Kanellis' best matches since he's come to WWE. I still am sad that he can't be in NXT, or I feel like he'd do much better, but at least he had a really good match. I just wish he'd won. That's my only complaint. This is a great match, though. Between
your thoughts.
Well, I don't watch 205 live, but it sounds like a great match.
Yeah, I respect your honesty.
Tuesday Night Mike.
I will say this too. It's not like Mike Kanellis is like being jobbed out losing. He's got a storyline reason for losing. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, and it's kind of like what Maria's saying. It's not one match that make it. It's the match that will make you. What is the match for Mike Kanellis? I don't have a clue, but I guess we'll find out eventually.
Maybe this episode will make Mike Kanellis with the arguments that's happening. So,
dude,
Monday Night Mike and all that fun stuff.
I know where it's leading
there
to.
it is. It's Monday Night Mike.
They're swerving all of us. Guys. The intergender match.
Universal champion and become the biggest star in the company.
No. This is what's going to happen first. They're going to swerve us all. The intergender match is actually going to be for the Universal title. And it's not going to be with Nia Jax and Dean Ambrose. It's going to be with Maria Kanellis and Mike Kanellis.
Talk about a way to resolve an argument. Wow.
What if
you can do everything in the ring.
And
all right,
none of them are going to be on TV. Ever.
Yeah. All right, so moving on, we got recap from last week's main event where we had they basically talked about Arya Daivari. No, they basically talked about Hideo Itami versus Akira Tozawa. They had a nice back and forth match last week. It was more like a rubber match, I guess you could say, because the last one on the counter, Hideo Itami got the better. And of course, you had D. Brian Kendrick in Akira's corner, and and you had Arya Daivari in Hideo Itami's corner. Both outside men. They played their role. In the end, though, Hideo Itami, he lost, and this was the final straw between Daivari's so-called respect for him, where he just lays him out with a lariat. So we go to like an Instagram selfie camera promo, if you call those things. Talk about how I was the only guy that respected you. You had opportunity, and he blew it. You blew it. So screw your respect. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. So whether or not this leads to Hideo Itami versus Arya Daivari, or Arya Daivari finally going after his own way towards the title, it's hard to say, especially since Hideo Itami has asked for his release and it's been requested when his contract is up.
I think he's already been given it.
He's been given it. He wants to go back home to Japan.
Right. So I don't know how many matches he has left, and if this will be like his closing story. James, what were your thoughts from this promo angle?
Just a lot of sadness. I feel really, really bad for Hideo. Like, goddamn, like the fall from grace this guy had. Like, and it wasn't even his fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't even his fault.
It's that damn injury bug just bit him and would have let him
go. Dude, yeah, it was bad, man. Like, and that's what happens, I guess, when you wrestle for so long before, especially in the style he was wrestling in.
Oh, the strong style type.
Yeah.
Although I will say fuck Tito Sabatelli, because this never would have happened if he had his fucking if he'd never gotten in the ring with that idiot. I guarantee you. Like he's the reason Hideo Itami has failed. Is Tito Sabatelli, and where the fuck is he at now?
I have no idea, actually.
He's injured.
He has not been on NXT.
Good.
Wow.
Fucking hopefully they give him a good. Hopefully he fucking gets his goddamn papers on the way out too.
Big slip. Goodbye. Best luck.
Fuck him. Like, no, seriously, fuck him. Like, he is such a klutz, dude. In that ring, I even said like,
ground too.
Dude, I thought he was gonna be the next big star. Then he went and injured Hideo like that. I'm like, fucking really. And the worst part about it is he was gonna team with Kota Ibushi in the cruiserweight class or tag team classic. Yeah, I was so fucking pissed. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Go ahead, Owen.
But like I said, I agree with James. It was kind of like sadness in a way. I don't really know what this means for Alia Devoe. I think some good, nice things will happen with him. I think he's okay. So.
Yeah, no, he's all right.
He's probably gonna get like a single heel push now.
Yeah, for a bit.
I mean, he
from
finally.
From what I'm gandering from this.
Yeah.
As long as he ditches the whole like typical, like as long as he sticks with the gimmick of like.
Well, his brother works for WWE now, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not gonna fucking matter if they're not gonna bring the cruiserweight tag titles in. Just saying.
You never know. You could manage them.
Yeah, that's true.
You could do.
And then following this, we just got.
I have an idea, by the way. A little fantasy booking thing. But you know how they said, like, Undisputed Era were going to win all the titles and whatnot in NXT? If they brought 205 to NXT, I could see Red Dragon winning the Cruiserweight tag titles if they ever brought them in. And then I could see...
Or Strawn and O'Reilly, since, you know, they're more the tag team, too.
I'd rather see the Red Dragon team do it, only because... I feel like they're like, yes, Roger. I feel like Roderick Strong would be better as the cruiserweight champ, to be honest.
Okay.
And then you have
that kind of suits him.
Yeah, and then you could have then you could have Adam Cole actually team up with somebody and bring in a new member of the Undisputed Era, because I'm thinking you could bring in DIY.
Oh man,
that'd be dope.
You could, but that they already have an even amount of members anyway.
I think so too.
I also think
they already have 4 members.
I also think too DIY is just on such another level of, not saying I'm trashing Undisputed Era here, but they're just on like a whole different level of Undisputed Era right now. Like they don't need Undisputed Era, and I feel like they would just take over the group and like be like the focal point. So
it'd be an interesting storyline, but you're right. DIY is definitely in a class of their own. You can't really compare them to Undisputed, and right now DIY owns NXT.
Yeah.
You don't know how much longer though.
True, but I guess we'll find out. So moving along here.
You think they're doing a face turn for the Undisputed Era?
We never said that.
I have no idea, but it would be odd with their character.
It's wicked face heavy on NXT.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, would you think this is a slow turn to babyface, so that way you get an Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, NXT North American title match, and then you have like, I don't know, or maybe Roderick Strong, Johnny Gargano, and then Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT title. I could see that happening.
That's that now.
I could. But anyway, let's continue for 205 Live.
We're War Raiders and
I'll speed along a little bit here.
We got one match left on 205, and then we get to NXT and NXT UK, which were awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, again, all 3 of these brands, they're awesome in my opinion. But fast forwarding along, you get little promos from the 4 men that are participating in tonight's four-way Fatal 4-way, that's a mouthful words. Fatal 4-way elimination, number 1 contenders match for the Cruiserweight title. Leo Rush talks about how he's 2-0. The champ will feel the rush. Cedric already has his chance. The brother's not ready. The Brian Kendrick speaks on Akira Tozawa's behalf while Akira just has that cheesy smile.
I love the smile.
It makes me laugh. He's talking about how he's just scratching the surface of his potential. And then Akira says, I've never faced Buddy one-on-one, but I know if I did, I would become champ. Roberto talks about his debut against Buddy Murphy, taking him to the limit in his first match. He learned a lot from that. He says he will be champ tonight at the Chamber, will win the match tonight. And then Cedric talking about, I will not rest until that towel's around my waist, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I want to see Cedric again as champ. They only got one title. I don't want the title to play hot potato. I want to mean someone win a transfers, but I don't want Cedric to be champ right now again. I don't want it back and forth. But anyway, moving on from these promos. You get a recap of the other angle that's going on 205 Live. Tony Nese and Noam Dar. Tony Nese definitely suspended from a parking lot brawl incident that happened last week. By the way, interesting cameo by Sanjay Dutt, who if y'all know, recently signed with WWE. Then, of course, we go straight into the office of Drake Maverick. He's talking with Drew Gulak, one of my all-time favorites. And basically Drew's saying, let us be Humberto Carrillo's coach, be in his corner. He's saying in tonight's main event, no one will be out there accompanying anybody to ringside. So, of course, Gulak says, fine, but if this kid goes down the wrong path, it's your fault. Jack Gallagher, I guess he's like the silent partner now, kind of like James Drake to Zach Gibson. He doesn't say anything. He just looks at them, nods, and walks off. From there, Noam Dar comes in. Sum it up. Guess what? We got Noam Dar versus Tony Nese next week in a no disqualification match. What are your guys' thoughts on this no disqualification match next week? Who do you see winning? Chris?
I think it's Tony Nese.
Nese.
I agree with
Back
that. I
from
think it's going to be.
suspension.
I think it's
Oh,
Tony.
you hate Tony Nese, don't you, Owen?
No, not anymore.
That was the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! We need the show. We need the show Noah at some point. The prank you and I did on him, Chris. It's on the channel. It's great.
I'll send it to him on. I'll send it to the NXT. No.
Yeah, because Jerry, I'm sure, will get a laugh out of anything. So Jerry's an awesome dude.
Oh my God.
All right, so finally we get to the main event. This was a stellar Fatal 4-Way match. All 4 men showcased what they brought here. Basically, Leo doing his typical shtick of being incredibly elusive. He basically trash mouths all 3 of the other competitors and basically gets the best of them to a certain degree until he's stopped down his trash by Cedric Alexander. And then he gets taken out by Akira Tozawa with that suicide headbutt dive that drives Leo Rush to the table. Speeding forward a little bit, you got a little bit of exchanges. There's what happened here? Carrillo, he shows off his high athleticism with some deep arm drags and some top rope maneuvers. But basically, we got our first elimination after Leo comes back into the play a little bit, regains control of the match because, he's an opportunist. And he feels like no one's on his level. But basically, he gets eliminated from a vicious lumbar check by Cedric Alexander after Akira Tozawa pushes him basically into Cedric Alexander.
I love the way that Leo sells this lumbar check, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is great selling.
He sells the lumbar check as good as The Rock sells stunners.
Dude, it's ridiculous. Like, that dude looks like he dies when he gets that move put on him. It's great.
Yeah. Also, Leo has a good move set. I mean, he gave a nice tornado DDT to Carrillo. But anyway, he's gone. So kind of surprised he was the first eliminated, considering he was the only heel in this match.
Yeah, true. Carrillo is awesome, by the way.
I agree.
Yeah, he's really impressed me. And basically, he carries this next portion of the match, because following that, Carrillo, he gives you kick combination and then an insane missile drop kick. There's a roll through moonsault to a cover. We get powerbomb attempt by Humberto Carrillo, because I guess you could say he's like the strongest in the match, but that was countered, and then he kind of gives us shades of Cody Rhodes' disaster kick at one point. But in the end, Akira and Alexander, they get the best of Carrillo. Alexander takes out Carrillo. But here's the key moment of this match that kind of told the story later on. Alexander, he goes for his springboard clothesline from the top rope. He kind of slips and falls and almost looks like he tweaks his knee.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I thought at first it was a botch, but I think that was supposed to happen, so.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. But then following that, all 3 men, they're eventually getting to the corner. And then Carrillo, he gets the better of them, takes out Cedric, and Cedric, he hit hard. I think he hit the top rope, then the apron, and then the floor, or something like that.
Yeah.
Akira gets taken down by Carrillo. No, I'll take that back.
Cedric gets fucked in this match a lot.
Big time. Akira Tozawa, he then takes out Carrillo and goes for his top rope senton, and Carrillo is the second eliminated. So I didn't see him winning this match. I thought it was another good showing by him, though. I think he's got a very bright future.
Yeah, I agree.
Same.
So then you're down to the two former Cruiserweight champions. And this was awesome, in my opinion, because both men, they faced off against each other. They squared up. Akira takes out his mouthpiece. Cedric takes off the elbow pad. So you knew things were about to get serious. So what happens at first? They both just exchange forearms with each other. Akira then goes for an octopus, iron octopus, I think they call it. We get a couple of counters to each other's signatures. There's a roll through cover on Akira, and then there's a suplex counter because Akira goes for that high neck end suplex. Cedric counters that into a roll through, and then both men meet in the middle of each other's boots, drops each other in the ring. Eventually, they both get up. There's another exchange, and then Akira pulls out one of my favorite moves by him, that fake out jab. He looks like he's going to punch you. You cover up, and as soon as you uncover, what happens? He just hits you in the jaw. Following that, we get a spinning forearm strike, though, from Cedric Alexander, and then his attempted neuralizer gets countered into German with a bridge by Akira to a nice near fall. Not quite. And then the key moment of the match that I thought was it. Cedric grabbing at the ankle, preventing Akira from going for his top rope senton. He basically gets him into a beautiful Michinoku driver. I thought this was it, but no, he kicked out, and Cedric was shocked as hell. And this got the crowd kind of back in the match and hot. They were going hot, and they were cheering on both men. But in the end, he went for his last ace in the hole lumbar check, but it was countered into an inverted Rana. And Akira won with his top rope senton. So Akira is your next challenger for the Cruiserweight title. So, what was your thoughts on this match, Owen?
It was an awesome way to end the show. This match definitely didn't disappoint. I kind of expected Tozawa to win because he was like the only one out of like the main guys that hasn't gotten like a title match yet, and he's been building up a lot of momentum and stuff. And I will say this. Put this on the main card because, like we said, 205 Live matters.
Thank you very much. It better not fucking be on the kickoff show or I'm going to rant.
As of right now, there's only 5 matches on the card. And if this match, you know what? If this match goes on the kickoff, then fuck that Ronda Rousey Ruby Wyatt match because that took this match's place. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. James, your thoughts on this match?
Oh man, this match was like so fast paced. It was insane. Leo Rush looked awesome. Korea looked awesome, and a great ending sequence between Akira and Cedric. A fucking great way to close the show. It's really a shame that it wasn't in front of more people. They need to put this back before SmackDown.
Yeah, but here's the thing about that. That would mean you have to start like everything at like 7 when they usually start like 7:45.
I'm fine with that.
Review.
I'm fine with that. They should.
Yeah, but not everybody is. I mean, how many people can handle these pay-per-views now that start at 7 o'clock that run as long as WrestleMania?
Hey, look, I watched ECW before Decade of SmackDown when I went live. So if I could do that, I think people will be interested in 205. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I agree.
It could be, yeah.
So, Chris, I know you don't watch 205 Live, as you said, but you heard our thoughts on this main event. So, what are your thoughts on the Elimination Chamber Cruiserweight title match?
I'm very interested in it. I'm extremely interested. I hope it's not on the kickoff show, like you guys said. I prefer it to be on the main card because I get way more eyes on it.
Yep.
Yeah, in my opinion, if you're going to highlight 205 Live, the best way you can do it is put the Cruiserweight title matches on the main card. Because this really shows the future of WWE, how great Cruiserweight wrestling can be, and the fact that, guys, there is a worthwhile reason to stay after SmackDown Live, but also maybe you should restructure the way you do these weekly events with SmackDown Live and 205 Live go back to back. But I'm just saying. Anyway, following this, buddy, he's on the Titantron. I guess they still call it that. I don't fucking know. But he basically says you beat 3 of the best, but now you get a chance to try and stop the unstoppable because that's what Buddy Murphy calls himself. And he says he's not going to look past you, but he is going to look through you as Buddy Murphy tries to cement his legacy as the greatest cruiserweight of all time by heading into WrestleMania as the cruiserweight champion. So, yeah, I think this will be an interesting match. And apparently, this is Akira Tozawa's first one-on-one cruiserweight title match in over a year and a half. So I'm really looking forward to this match. I enjoyed 205 Live overall. About 50 minutes of great action between the two matches. You have some stories being built there. You have proposed idea for future matches being built because besides this no DQ match, I don't know what else to expect this week on 205 Live. So I enjoyed the show again overall. If you were given a grade, James, what would you grade 205 Live?
It was an A. A for sure.
What would you grade 205 Live, Owen?
Great show, B+.
Yeah, I feel like my only shtick with this show is the fact that you only have everybody focusing on one title, and you only can do so much. And again, you just gotta somehow find a way to get the crowd into it. But again, it's good for me. It's an A- for me. All right, so that was 205 Live, and that completely closes Tuesdays, which brings us to our best two highlights of the rundown. Wednesday NXTs.
Yes.
Well, first, I forgot because we were supposed to do that before we did 205 Live, but I was getting pissed off at like my audio cut, so I forgot. James and Worlds Collide, if you watched it.
I haven't seen the Worlds Collide thing. You guys might need to explain that for me, but I did watch Halftime Heat. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit! What was this? This was insane. Chris, did you watch this yet?
I saw it.
Oh my god, dude!
Well, Chris
these guys went 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
dude, it was the best match I've seen in a long time as far as six-man tag go.
Yeah.
Like, what was this?
Noah, quick thoughts on Worlds Collide and Halftime Heat?
Absolutely loved both. These amazing one-on-one encounters between these different brands were absolutely incredible. I loved Tyler Bate and Cedric Alexander. That was one of my highlight matches. Velveteen Dream had some incredible bouts. And the Halftime Heat, what can you not say about Halftime Heat? You can keep watching that match and not get disinterested. It just kept going from 0 to 10 to 100. Everybody was on point, except for that's a whole different story. Yeah. Absolutely loved it.
I didn't care about the commentary. You kidding me? I was more enthralled with the match. I watched it back 15 times already.
Yeah, I think I said, oh, 10 times at one point. And then Adam Cole bringing out his Panama Sunrise, they call it. What a moment that was.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah. It was so sick.
All right, so now let's talk about the Wednesday brands. So, James, you haven't been able to do any notes yet? Do you want to do NXT UK or regular NXT?
I could do regular NXT. I have them up right now.
I didn't watch UK this week, so.
Yeah, but we'll go over it quick, Chris. Plus, you may be interested in checking it out. It was a really good show.
I was gonna watch it the other day and I forgot.
Well,
I missed 2.5 weeks. I watched a half of 3 weeks ago, and I watched that, and I watched last week's, but I didn't watch this week's.
Which one?
Yeah, which one, Chris?
I didn't watch this week's.
All right, so you didn't watch this week.
Which brand?
I watched last week's, but I didn't
UK. He said UK.
For UK.
Well, we got to cover it, though, so.
Yeah, it'll be fine, Chris. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got you covered. Don't worry. I mean, it was a loaded show.
It was a loaded show. It's definitely something you should check out.
They outdid last week on NXT UK. They did 5 matches.
Yeah.
Good. It was crazy. It was
an hour.
So
it was great.
So let's start breaking it down. This was episode 29, February 6, 2019. Nigel McGuinness and Vic Joseph did commentary for it. Mark Andrews wrestled Ligero. That was an awesome match.
Wait, are we doing UK? First?
Yeah, we're doing UK.
Oh, yeah.
It makes sense because it does come on before NXT. So
yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this match was just really fucking good.
Yes.
Really back.
Uh-oh.
Andrews
you know what? You're good.
Andrews hit the Stun Dog Millionaire into the spinning 180. Just a lot of cool dives in this match. A lot of nice stuff. Ligero wins with the DDT, which I kind of didn't expect him to win because Mark Andrews has been one of the 4 main guys kind of focused in NXT UK since the brand started. But I was all right with Ligero winning. Really enjoyed the match.
Ligero's like pushed to the moon with wins, dude. Like he's
Yeah.
getting win after win. What the heck?
So Jerry Slaughter last night asked the question, "Who's going to get the next title shot?" I'm all saying Walter. We're all saying Dave Mastiff, but I think Ligero might get like not obviously at Takeover, but I think he's going to get like a title match on NXT.
He's got to. He's been
Yeah,
getting
you
wins.
got a key point there.
It's got to be a TV match. It's got to be a TV match.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, James?
This is awesome, man. Oh my god. If anybody has not watched this, Chris, definitely pay attention to this. You're gonna want to see this because this is Ligero's best showing. This was Mark Andrews' best showing.
Yeah.
This match. You can't say enough good things about it. If you have not seen this, watch it. Like,
Well, actually,
wait, say it again.
Mark Andrews' best show, and I thought because he's had some awesome matches with.
Oh yeah, true. But this is definitely Ligero's.
Yeah.
Well,
True.
the thing is, you got both men that are incredible high flyers. They rely on high risk maneuvers. You knew you were going to get, and again, at very first, it was about who could get the better of the other. Both men just springing back and forth. This was a really good match on both men's parts.
Yes.
Um.
I would definitely watch this.
Yeah.
I highly recommend this match to anybody. If you want a match to get into NXT UK and you haven't watched anything yet, watch this match.
Yeah.
Especially if you're into high flying.
What about you, Chris? I know you can't really say anything, but
I know I can't say anything. Sounds like a great match because I haven't watched it yet.
yeah.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's great.
All
right. Next.
Like I said, I meant to watch this week and I forgot.
Yeah.
I was too consumed with the other show and a half that I was trying to catch up on.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Only looking. These interview segments I'll just break down all at once, and we can just give your thoughts on them individually.
Yeah.
Only Lorcan gets interviewed, and I guess Danny Burt's got like a phone call, and they found out they're gonna have an NXT UK Tag Team Title match. I think they said in 3 weeks.
Right.
At Phoenix.
Wait, and their team and Drake and Gibson are the champions, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god. I can't wait for this match. Let's go.
Yeah. And then
Hard hitting. That's all
Pete
I'm
Dunne
gonna
gets
say.
interviewed.
Be prepared.
Yes.
Because you're about to lose all of your cum.
Yeah.
They're also about to lose their teeth.
Yeah.
Every single one.
You're about to be drained after watching this match.
Yes.
Then Pete Dunne gets interviewed, and he gets asked about Walter, and he's not really impressed with them. He said that he doesn't fear anybody because he's been the WWE United Kingdom champion for over 600 days. And then that was that. Like I said, Pete Dunne.
The WWE. Let me just say this. Can you drop the WWE from the friggin' NXT UK Championship and just call it NXT UK Championship? NXTs are their own brand. So
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah.
Then again, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have the same luster if they did that.
Yeah. Thoughts on these 2 segments?
Great.
Fantastic.
I enjoyed them. I'm looking forward to that tag team title match and Dunn, his usual Dunn self. What do you call him, heel or face? He says he saw it. He feels like he's unimpressed really by anybody that isn't him. He feels like he's untouchable.
Yeah. Then this was a weird match, kind of. Like, when we did NXT Pody, we talked about how Mark Andrews versus Ligero was kind of like a weird match because it was face versus face. And I actually called this out. I thought this was the weirdest match on the show, Candice Floss versus Zaya Brookside, because it's 2 of like the same gimmicks going on.
I said the same thing. I'm like, are we sure they're not a tag team?
Yeah.
No, the tag team is Millie McKenzie and Zaya Brookside.
Yeah.
Which
Why?
No.
But that
Young
makes
women,
no
I
sense.
guess.
But then
it makes no sense though, because you look at Candy Floss and Zaya, and it's like these are the same. I swear they're twins.
It's the same gimmick.
and
I
I did,
swear
For the
they're
most
twins.
part.
and I did find out last night too. Mainly this morning because it was like at 1 a.m. that Candy Floss actually in England means cotton candy. So there's a fun fact right there.
Yeah.
So
Candy floss over there.
yeah. But yeah, they had a nice.
What? A little bit.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, at least my mic's working. What are you laughing at me for?
Yeah,
but
at least your
no,
mic's
but it was
working.
like the funniest thing was you got interrupted, and then he gets interrupted by his mic issue.
Oh,
Like right after that. It's great. The wrestling meltdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta tell this episode that. Oh my gosh.
That's
Anyway,
basically
Owen,
what it
continue
is.
your thoughts on this match. What are you saying?
yeah, they have a nice little scrap.
It was a great scrap.
I enjoyed
Very
it.
scrappy.
Yeah, which obviously that made sense because she had a video package and was more built up and stuff. And I made the mistake in reading the info session of this episode because it said in the info session, Rhea Ripley, gets unleashed or something like that. And I was kind of thinking, like, I'm guessing Rhea Ripley is just going to get involved in the match and the match is going to get thrown out. Now, if this was filmed on the main roster, that would have happened. But
without a doubt.
yeah, but it didn't happen. I actually like that somebody got the win, so that way somebody could get over first.
Well, here's the thing, if I could speak. They're trying to build their women's division because right now the women leading the division is just Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm. Truth be told, Jinny, which we'll talk about later, she seems to be a definite contender for the title. But this women's division is actually more deeper than you think. Zara Brookside, Candy Floss, Owen, what's her name? Jesse Owens, Killer Kelly, Charlie Morgan, Millie McKenzie. There's a lot of great talent in this women's roster on this brand. I thought this was a good back and forth match. Both women shared similar styles. And overall, Candy Floss, you think she's done just for developmental? She really isn't. She's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I will say there's a great amount of talent on this roster for the women's side, minus Ella Dawn. I'm sorry. I've fallen off the wagon. I'm sorry.
Mysterious. I like
it. Dude, I'm trying. I'm trying so hard, but I can't get into her. Like, she operates in slow-mo, dude. Let's be real. Come on, guys.
Okay, she kind of operates slow-mo, but she still is a hard hitter, and I liked her work on
She's a hard hitter. I'll give her that, but god damn, she's slow.
Oh, yeah, and also we got Deonna Purrazzo and Dakota Kai that sometimes work in this brand as well. Not to mention they got with Kaylee Ray and the German girl from the Mae Young Classic. So they got a lot of great contenders here that could really go after the title. Yeah. I thought it was a good match. The angle, I'm glad they saved it after the match. And I'm just going to close with this. Tony, nobody wins in a fucking headbutt.
No.
Jeez, oh, please.
But yeah, Rhea Ripley comes out and wreaks havoc. And Toni Storm tries to make the save. And, I like that she sold the headbutt because obviously it would hurt if you headbutt somebody that hurt. And then she inadvertently headbutts Zaya Brookside and Rhea Ripley lays her out with Riptide. Obviously builds up to the match in Phoenix. So I'm not really going to ask Noah's thoughts because he kind of already said them. What about you, James?
This was it was a pretty good match. It was also a really good angle. I love Rhea Ripley's finish, the Riptide. Great name. And yeah, there you go.
What about you, Chris? You want to say anything about it?
No, because I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. So I guess Chris will be he's just going to be a silent partner by
here. We'll ask him another question. What do you think of Rhea Ripley?
She should have been champion.
She was champion.
Should have been.
I say she still should be champion?
Yes.
Well, I guess we know who he's rooting for in Phoenix. Let me ask you this, though, Chris. I talked about all those women in the NXT UK Women's Division. Who else could you see going after the title?
Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a match between Toni Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We already had that.
Oh, damn it. I gotta see this.
Or for a championship match, though?
Yeah.
I might have missed that episode, to be honest.
That's all right. I've been on the brand since episode 1. Anyway, Owen, what's next on this show?
Jordan Devlin has a selfie promo. What was funny about it is it said his name, and then he proceeds to tell us who he is like we can't read. It was funny.
Yeah, right?
I forgot who he was.
Yeah. And he says you never bet against the ace, but if you watched our video last night, Chris Dodd completely disagrees with that. So
it's also true in casinos as well. Of course, you bet against an ace sometimes. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not a gambler. I'm not going to that. Moving on.
And then
wait, hold on. I'm confused. So, do you like Jordan Devlin though, Chris, or do you not?
No, because the joke is he was calling him a loser last night because he was being just a jokester. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funny.
But
he never seems to win the big match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He had a big match against the champ already. He lost. Immediate tap out.
And then he lost to Finn Balor.
Yeah.
That was great, by the way. Anyway, moving on.
And then he challenges Noam Dar to a match and says that he's going to defeat him. I like the promo, though. It was good. Any thoughts?
Well, Noam Dar is already busy in 205 Live with Tony Nese, so Noam Dar versus Jordan Devlin should be interesting as well. Both of these men already faced the champion and lost, but I haven't seen these two go one-on-one, so it should bring something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be different, at least.
Yeah.
I like the Uranagi into the moonsault that friggin' Devlin does. Just a side note. It's great.
I agree.
Then we had another good match. Wild Boar Mike Hitchman versus Joseph Connors. This match was really good. Wild Boar Mike Hitchman hits a splash from the top rope right onto Joseph Connors. And Joseph Connors gets the heat. He hits the springboard into almost like a flatliner stunner move onto Hitchman. That was pretty awesome. And then eventually Mike Hitchman hit like a pump-up powerbomb on Joseph Connors, and I thought he broke his neck.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He does the senton right across the ropes, and then eventually Joseph Connors hits a sunset flip powerbomb off the turnbuckles, and then he goes to hit it into the corner, even though it didn't really go according to plan, because I think what happened is Mike Hitchman was a little bit too heavy and stuff and not close enough to the turnbuckles. He didn't exactly go into the turnbuckles, but I still thought it looked good. And Joseph Connors hits Don't Look Down. And I like how he actually says, don't look, and then he just hits the move right on you right afterwards.
Correct.
He wins. I got to say, Joseph Connors, he's got a lot of potential. I think he's going to be a future star in NXT UK, and he reminds me a lot of, Edge and Seth.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Seth Rollins, yeah.
Seconded. It's weird, though. Wasn't his promo I'm going to break all the shiny new toys and whatever? Wild Boar is not a shiny new toy. He's just as gritty and aggressive as Joseph Connors.
Dude,
and that's back senton spot.
What I was watching this match. It was a great match, I agree. Senton spot was probably one of the more brutal spots, pump up powerbomb spot, same thing.
Yeah.
I always question this. What the hell? Am I just not getting the gimmick with Mike Hitchman? Is it a UK thing? Is it a UK thing? Is that it though?
I like it. I like how he has
just a character he develops because he's unorthodox and stuff, and not just his eyes either. That are black as friggin' night.
Yeah, but
he still kind of continued his promo, Joseph Connors, because on the WWE.com exclusive, he talked about how he's been with the brand for 2 years, consistently knocking at his door, and all the shiny new toys like Eddie Dennis, Dave Massive, and all those people got spots at NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool while he was stuck sitting on the sidelines. And he said he's going to be more aggressive in NXT UK.
Okay, so this is just more show his aggressive nature against someone that could be as aggressive as him. So that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good match.
He's a star, though. I think he's a star.
Joseph Connors is going to be great. He's always been great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You did a custom Titantron for him, too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Back when he was in WCPW, back when the Don't Look Down maneuver was a cradle DDT.
Yeah.
Before a faceplant. Go check that out.
All right. And then, like I said, since these are all kind of backstage segments, I'll just talk about them all at once.
Yep.
Gallus is backstage. We find out that both Coffee brothers are going to have a match. We'd already known Mel Coffee was wrestling Walter. And Joe Coffey is going to wrestle Ashton Smith, who I completely forgot existed. So
same.
All you gotta do is have a whoop, and that's how you know he exists.
Yeah. And then we find out that Wolfgang's going to wrestle Pete Dunne. But that match will be different because the last time they faced off, it was when Pete Dunne was the heel and Wolfgang was kind of the baby face. So.
Correct.
And then Ginny has a video package. It was a Ginny video package. If you've seen her gimmick, you know what it was. except Chris, because obviously he didn't see the show yet. So
exactly.
And then Gina gets interviewed, and I like how in the interview she talked about how Toni Storm has consistently been standing in her way. Because if you think about it, Toni Storm knocked her out of the Mae Young Classics and also knocked out of the NXT UK Women's Title Tournament. So that made sense, and she said that she's going to be watching with all eyeballs, even though it's only 2 of them. But I guess she's going to have
all eyeballs.
Yeah,
all eyeballs.
That was weird.
Maybe
all those damn eyeballs.
Maybe she's got more than one eyeball, man. Maybe she's a fly and we don't know.
Like Matt Sydal. Maybe she has like a third eye or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
They do say some people have eyes in the back of the head, but I don't know how you glue your, front of the head and back of the head at the same time to the TV screen. But you'll figure it out. So.
But yeah, this is just like I said. They're trying to build the women's division. I could see her, like I said, going after the title, after this whole Phoenix rundown, blah blah blah. Okay, promo, video packages where WWE fries no matter what brand you look at.
Yeah. Let's see what Chris thought about this, because he doesn't like Jim. So, Chris?
I just don't like the gimmick. I think it's stupid.
Someone that's a fashionista.
A fashionista.
Yeah. Someone that's
a fashionista. She's quite ugly, and she wears the most unflattering gear.
That's basically a fashionista. You just basically explained what a fashionista is nowadays, Chris.
Thank you, James.
I'm just saying. I mean, she fits the nowadays fashionista. Ugly, wears unflattering clothing. Boom. There it is.
Yeah. Then we had
that means she's doing her job.
Yeah. Then we had Ashton Smith versus Joe Coffey. I don't think Ashton Smith got really any offense in this match. I think he got buried. Like, he got destroyed. Like, no offense.
I never cared much for Ashton. I never cared.
He had a good match with Joseph Connors in the UK Championship tournament. So
he did, but besides that, what does he really bring? You know what I mean?
Let's see. Whoop. Yeah, and I don't even remember his match on the NXT UK brand. I know at one point he faced Travis Banks. I think it was during one of the tournaments, but beyond that,
yeah.
All right. Speaking of a guy who needs to go heel, by the way. Oh my God.
Well, he can't. He's got it like. He keeps getting injured every time he has a match, though. Apparently, so.
He keeps getting attacked.
Yeah. So
every time.
But anyhow, I did think it was funny because I always think it's funny when tape shows do this, where they talk about Joe Coffey still representing the black eye.
Say again. Black eye of what?
Black eye from black eye.
From what?
UK from UK Takeover Blackpool.
He's the black guy from what?
No, black eye.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, jeez. I just really... No, don't take that out of context. Wait a minute. Don't take that out of context.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. No.
We're going to take out of context.
Black eye. Like...
Yes, black eye. The black eye of Joe Coffey. That was the only memorable thing about this match. There was no way in hell anyone thought Joe Coffey was going to lose.
Yeah. But
True.
Oh, and what did you say?
But I thought it was funny that he was still representing they're still talking about how he has the black eye. Like this was, live Wednesday. But this show was taped the night after TakeOver, so he's obviously still going to have the black eye. So it's like...
Obviously, it doesn't heal overnight.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
No. You've been banned.
How dare you? No. All right. Let me say this much. I would love it if Walter joined up with Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel, so we can have a 3-way 6-man tag between that faction, Gallus, and British Strong Style. Can we get that, please?
I'm pretty sure I said this either on last week's rundown or the last NXT Tea Party I was part of, because I could totally see that happening.
Yeah. Might have been both, Noah.
It might have been.
Yeah, Joe Coffey obviously gets the win with the discus clothesline. No, what's the name of the finisher again?
Battle of the Bells, I think, or something like that. He keeps changing it up, it seems. Like, he says it, and the commentary says it another way. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. But this
don't listen to Vic Joseph. He'll call it a takedown.
No. Nigel McGuinness is the only legitimate commentator here on this brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vic Joseph, like we talk about, everything's a overhead toss or an overhead takedown. So
no, just a takedown, overhead toss, overhead takedown.
He's more generic than Michael Cole. I can't believe that's possible.
Well, I mean, in fairness, Michael Cole wasn't generic when he didn't have Vince in his ear. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway.
What are you guys' thoughts on the match? I forgot to ask that. I almost moved on.
Great.
Okay. Noah?
I thought it was a pretty good match. It says it's called Aura Best for the Bells, by the way.
That's a mouthful.
We'll call it.
Good luck saying that 5 times fast.
Can we just call it Discus Lariat, please?
Yeah, we're gonna,
About that. I thought it was a pretty good doggone match. It shows Joe Coffey still aggressive in nature, still puts him over strong, still puts over Gallus strong, which led us into immediately the final match of the night.
Yeah. By the way, that reminded me for some reason of when me and James looked up Mia Yim's name of the finish and just dying laughing about it. What's it called again, James?
God.
Sonya.
I don't remember, but it wasn't Sonya Foods. We thought it was called Sonya Foods.
Yeah.
I thought it was Eat Defeat like Gail Kim.
No, she calls it something else. Like I think it's Sonya something.
Yeah,
but we thought. Yeah, I thought it was called Sonya Foods, and I just died laughing.
Foods, huh?
Yeah, Owen just said, like, well, I hate the name of the finish. I'm like, yeah, but it's a great finisher. It's like, yeah, it's a great finish, but they need to change the name. I'm like, all right, well, what's the name? And he just goes, the Sonya Food or whatever. If you were to see my face, that
would be something I would say.
Dude, if you were to see my face, I was dead. I was literally red. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah. All right, then we had, speaking of dead, Mark
Coffey got super dead. He got owned by Walter. Shot to shit by Walter.
Yeah.
My boy.
So we don't
or as the crowd in the UK called them, water.
Yeah. Do we even need to say anything else about the match? Do we even need to say anything else about the match then? Because that pretty much breaks it down. So.
I love the theme. I love the fact that Walter asked for more from Mark. Mark got his chest a little red, and then Mark got freaking destroyed.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Walter's like a Goldberg here, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, love it.
Dude, he's running people over. Holy shit.
Letter grades. We'll start with Noah.
A. Oh, sorry.
Noah.
For the entire show.
You had
For the
to
entire show, Owen.
Huh?
For the entire show, Owen.
You have to grade the show. Letter grade for the show.
Grade the show. Oh, that's easy. A. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Hey, it was the same anyway.
Chris,
yeah,
grade our review instead of the show. How was our
review? An F.
Oh.
Besides that comment and the fact that we went also into NXT, I give our review a B because it was extremely entertaining, but they're going to get destroyed in the comments.
Oh, my God.
Good luck, brother.
Oh, my God. Say again, Owen. You're breaking up.
NXT notes.
My turn. Yay. Okay, so I got these notes, even though I watched the show, from 411.com. Or 411mania.com, excuse me. This is NXT review for 2/6/2019. And we're going to start it off with Jackson Riker squashing Mansoor.
Nothing special.
Nothing special. Squash.
This is just whatever.
Yeah.
Look, the Forgotten Sons, they're trying to build a new team. I give them credit, all right? I mean, they're finally trying to redo something with Wesley Blake since the whole Blake Murphy tag team debacle. That broke down. And Gunner from TNA, he's like the leader, I think, of this group. I thought, honestly, we were going to get a one-on-one between him and one half of the Street Profits after last week. Hopefully, there'll be better matches for the Forgotten Sons going forward, but hopefully there'll be more. This match was pointless.
Yeah, this match...
I didn't have any issues with it, though, because it builds up Jackson Riker, so...
Yeah, that's the only thing, really, that this match was to do, is to build the Forgotten Sons, because apparently they aren't built enough yet to be over with the crowd, or for you to care about them enough.
Right.
Yeah, like Well, remember when they came back to beat up the Street Profits? We forgot you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of which, James, you skipped the opening segment unless you did it on purpose.
He's doing it in a different order, I think, because I think we all remember that opening segment.
Oh, yeah. that opening segment was fucking amazing. Let me get to that. Yeah, so he addresses the good people of Full Sail Live, says this guy. Fans greet with the Johnny Champion. I love the Johnny Champion shit. Like, literally, you could put Johnny with anything and it will get over. Johnny,
anything.
Dude, yeah, Johnny anything. Freaking what was it? They called him Johnny Halftime at halftime. Now they're calling him Johnny Champion, Johnny Takeover. Although you can't really chant that because that would be weird. Or maybe no. Oh, Johnny Takeover, but I doubt they would do that. And then as this is fucking nuts. Like when he comes in, you deserve it with a we deserve it chant. This is what this guy says, and is totally kissing up to the people here. Johnny Wrestling is back. Tommaso Ciampa comes up to the stage. He comes up. He looks like he's going to celebrate with him. And so he goes down. And then the next thing you know, like it looks like they're about to be a team again. And then out comes Velveteen Dream. To which I'm like, okay, I like this. Where are we going? And then Johnny oh man, I'll be honest, I didn't watch this opening segment. Oh. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to remember.
I can help you, James.
Please.
So basically,
I'm like all over the place. I don't know why I'm not remembering this.
You're all right. So
did I skip it? I think I skipped it. That's why, because I was trying to get through it quick.
Yeah.
I see.
That might have been what happened, because I'm like thinking, oh my god, wait, what?
Okay.
It's an opening segment that I fucking missed.
Well, you kind of missed like a setup for a great match we're going to get in a couple weeks, I believe. Basically, to sum up what you said, Johnny comes out. He talks about how he is the champion. Johnny Wrestling's back. But Tommaso Ciampa, he comes out, says that, I love what you did. You did it. This is our moment. This is what we talked about. But then Johnny still, I guess, struggling with himself. And talks about how this is our moment. This is to prove that I don't need Tommaso Ciampa. And then following that, you got
I love that we're keeping the complexity of Johnny. I absolutely love it, because I'm thinking to myself, okay, he shouldn't turn fully heel yet. I think you need to build this up a lot longer. I said it from day one. Like, I don't think he should go heel. I think this should build up to where he turns on Ciampa. I feel
like it has to happen at some point. But it's interesting you say that, because the closing angle at TakeOver, what is it?
Phoenix.
Thank you. TakeOver Phoenix. It was both men sitting on stage and was like, oh my gosh, DIY is back. We got DIY chance. But he says, no, I was out there to prove a point. I didn't need you. But then out comes Velveteen Dream. This is what I love about NXT. It's not just about the top title. All the titles matter equally, it seems.
Yes.
The company's trying to do that. AEW. But anyway, I love that Dream says that I get a championship opportunity of my choosing. And it looks like he's going to go after Ciampa, but he says the Dream doesn't want you or Goldie. He goes into the ring and says the Dream wants you. We're going to get Johnny Gargano versus Velveteen Dream for the NXT North American Championship. But the closing of this is, do it. I feel dangerous. I win. But then are we going to get Johnny Wrestling or Johnny Jackass? Love this segment. Can't wait for the match. Great opener.
I love this feud. I love this whole complexity with Johnny. Does that make him like the dead shot of NXT in a way? Because he's like
that.
Because he's not picking a side. He's just doing what he needs to do in order. Like, he's all about wins and championships.
Think about his attires, by the way. He's done the Punisher. He's done Captain America. He's done Venom. He did who did he do at Phoenix? Someone help me here.
Fuck. I think. It wasn't the Punisher. I know.
No. It wasn't the Punisher. It was someone different. But anyway, yeah,
it was an anti-hero. He's like the anti-hero of NXT right now.
Exactly. Yes, but he's still Johnny Takeover, Johnny Champion, Johnny Wrestling. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see this match. I really am interested to see where this puts Ciampa, though. Whether they're building to Johnny Gargano versus Ciampa at the next Takeover, or Ciampa's going to have someone else in the meantime. But I love the segment, and it really makes me curious what's next for NXT. Chris, did you see it?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, I wish I saw this. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Chris, do you have any notes
Gargano,
from this segment?
Ciampa, and Ricochet, and Dream, or any of those combinations of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's face it. From a halftime heat, you got 6 of the elite, if you can call them that, of NXT. I don't want none of these guys to move up to the roster. These guys can carry this brand forever, for all I care.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they do something weird in this. Like, right after the segment goes on, they run down the card, which I thought was kind of weird. And
they always do that kind of anyways with the weekly NXTs, though.
Yeah, but the recap show.
Yeah, but usually it's not after, like, it's not like after a segment. That's why I was kind of like confused on that. But
I like the segment too, though.
Yeah. We didn't get Owen's thoughts. Owen, your thoughts on the opening segment?
Awesome. Like, I love everything about it. Stephen Osborne ranted that he didn't go after the NXT title, but
I heard that.
Yeah, I liked it. I kind of like that he chose the mid-card belt, though, because it elevates the prestige of the North American championship.
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah, I wonder where that needs to be learned. Hey, Raw, SmackDown Live, how's the IC Town US title doing? Do people still care about those? I'm just saying. Right?
Yeah. Okay, next match. We got to talk about this.
What was the next match? Now you're in order. Go ahead.
Eric. I keep fucking this name up.
Bugenhagen.
Yes! Eric Bugenhagen versus Drew Gulak. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell is this gimmick?
This guy's got fucking megastar written all over him.
Dude, I love this guy.
There's not much to break down here. So
Gulak comes out. He's the one-man band, baby.
Yeah, no, that's Heath Slater. This guy's something different.
Drew Gulak comes out, and I was very shocked that he came out. I'm like, is he going to be in NXT going forward here? I love that. And then out of nowhere, this Eric Bugenhagen guy comes out. I'm like, what is going on? He's strumming the air guitar. He's doing air drums. He's like strumming Gulak's ass. And that just pisses him off.
And then that scream. Scream.
Yeah, the scream too. And then he just locks into Gulak. It's over. But it was he didn't even need to wrestle and he was over. Everyone was like, encore.
I haven't laughed that hard in such a long time at who you think will be a jobber. This guy's gonna be a mega star. And apparently there was an exclusive after NXT on WWE.
Yeah, I saw that.
He came out, did encore Kayla Braxton. This proves Kayla Braxton is not a robot either. She's actually pretty good too. Absolutely love the guy. I love the segment. I love the fact it was said with Drew Gulak, who's so serious, by the way. By the way, shout out 205 Live. 205 Live matters. For an even better NXT. And then following that, what did we get, James? Besides the Ben Stiller reference to Dodgeball.
So then Drew Gulak's pissed off. He goes on the mic. He's like, I'm pissed. I came all the way here for this. Came all the way here for that. No. I want some real competition. Out comes Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle challenges him. He said he says he'll tap him out. I was like, oh, this match. Dude, it's submissions expert versus submission expert. Take my money. Take my money right now.
It's my
worth every $9.99.
Say it again, Owen.
It's my money. Well, it's my money, so.
Oh, technically, yeah, it's your money. Because I share the network with them. But hey, who's counting anymore? Who's counting anymore? But yeah, this segment was awesome. Eric Bugenhagen, what a name!
Can any of you try and do that scream?
Okay, hold on. I'll try.
Oh no, people. That was actually pretty good.
Sorry, phone users.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not sorry.
Hold on.
If I lose the predictions, I might do that myself. But don't expect me to do that stream right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, we got Matt Riddle versus Drew Gulak. What an incredible back and forth match this was.
This match was fucking brutal from the word go. Like you know what this felt like too. Like and it's definitely true when it comes down to Matt Riddle. All of his matches feel like this, but especially with Gulak, man, he hung in there with this guy.
Hell yeah.
These guys had a physical match. It felt like something you would see in MMA. It was like a hybrid of MMA and mat wrestling and pro wrestling. It was just it was like, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a lot of the matches that Benoit and Angle used to have.
Who?
I can see that. Yeah, I can agree to that.
This is what this match reminded me of. Huh?
Chris Benoit. Remember Chris Benoit?
No,
Oh,
No, that is.
Don't dare. Anyway,
I don't know. Who?
Let's not forget about that. Great wrestler. Moving on.
yeah, he was a great wrestler.
That's all I gotta say.
But anyway, yeah, that's what this reminded me of. And these two just brutalized each other, man. The knee strike that fucking Matt Riddle hits is sick. It's like one of the sickest knee strikes I think I've ever seen.
He doesn't even wear knee pads. That's a bare knee right to your jaw.
It's nuts. He's the Karen Von Erich of the nowadays generation, man. I'm telling you. He is something else to watch. I can't even do this match justice. If you guys want to see a match that really gets two guys,
you gotta watch it.
Watch this match. This is so fucking good.
Watch it, love it. In my opinion, this is one of Drew Gulak's better matches. He always puts on great matches, but the fact that he does these matches with the NXT talent, heck, he had a great run in the World's Collide tournament. I think he also enjoys these matches too. He even tells about how he doesn't feel old. He just feels like he just needs to keep going, and with every match, he gets better. This was one of Drew Gulak's best shows, in my opinion, and you're just continuing to build Matt Riddle as this megastar. Loved it on all fronts.
Dude, you know what? You know who I really want to see him take on next? Matt Riddle. Keith Lee. Yeah, but I also want to see
Chris
Dijak, or Dominic Dijakovic, whatever they're calling him now.
That name missed the match.
But I really want to see him versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh yeah.
If he could have an awesome match with Gulak, he can have an awesome match with Kyle O'Reilly, dude.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Basically the same style.
Was it?
Basically the same style.
Basically, yeah. And while we're at it, goddamn, dude, Drew Gulak, Kyle O'Reilly, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I hope Drew Gulak personally is incorporated more in the NXT brand. He deserves it, and he certainly can.
Sign of respect at the end too. It would be nice to see that Gulak has like a baby face.
Yeah, that would actually be interesting. Yeah, that'd be very interesting.
He respects game. Game respects game.
They actually did it. That the handshake that they had is like it goes way back.
Yeah,
like way back.
Yeah. They used to have matches before.
Correct. This
way
is a callback to their time on the Indies.
Yep.
Owen, your thoughts on this match?
It was just an awesome match. I really liked it. At first, I was kind of I'm kind of pissed at giving this away on NXT, but I'm kind of like, you know what? It's awesome. It really worked, and it really put over Matt Riddle. I thought it made him look like an absolute star.
The original bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
So I loved it.
Bro.
And obviously,
That dude smoked so much pot.
Eric Bugenhagen, he was awesome too.
God.
Eric Bugenhagen was the star of the show.
Yeah,
he was.
Bugenhagen.
I hope I see him at NXT Cleveland and NXT Detroit when I go there to those shows. Oh my gosh, love the guy. All right, moving on.
That was awesome.
Next.
All right, so now we got. It's just weird because I'm iffy on these two. I'm not sure about Maria Shavir and Jessamine Duke.
Uh-oh.
I'm out on them. I don't even care.
Give your thoughts.
I will say Shannon Baszler has improved tremendously. I mean, it's not even close compared to what she first debuted.
Yeah.
But these two. I mean, you could tell that they were hiding their weaknesses here. In this next match coming up, it was a 6-man tag or a 6-woman tag. Excuse me.
6-woman tag.
Gotta use proper pronunciation.
Correct.
I don't know what Jessamine Duke and I don't know what any of them.
But Io Shirai, Kairi Sane, and Bianca Belair. I guess Bianca Belair is just babyface now.
Well, I think
well, not in this match. Definitely not like at the end.
She really, I think she had like a full turn when she kind of had like that Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 13 not heel turn, face turn.
Yeah, true. Because she passed out, didn't tap out. Yeah. True.
Well, I feel like she's kind of feels like she's lost in the shuffle as she's trying to not only prove she can beat Shayna Baszler for the title, but she's still the EST of NXT. So I mean, she felt rather misplaced in my opinion in this match. Honestly,
random put in there.
The three horsewomen versus Io Shirai and Kairi Sane, I would have put like Mia Yim or Dakota Kai if she wasn't injured with them. But that's just my opinion. I thought the match was okay, and I will say this. Shayna Baszler is leading these two. There's no doubt about that. We all keep talking about and keep hearing how they want the 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen to happen on the main roster.
It's not. They're not ready.
No, they're not. Jessamine Duke and Rhea Shafir, they're very green. I will say this. Jessamine Duke, I feel like she is improving. Shafir, she still has a long way to go too. But I feel like Duke at least is showing something. I can see her carrying herself as a bit of an aggressive...
Her kicks are vicious and fairness.
Yeah, I can see Duke carrying herself a little bit as a singles competitor. Not to like a full one-on-one match yet, but she's getting better. Shafir, I don't even know where she stands right now. She has a long way to go. But the bottom line is this. We're trying to build the NXT Women's Division around these 6, it looks like, okay? We're trying to figure out the next opponent for Shayna Baszler's title. At this rate, it's got to be Io Shirai. But I feel like it's going to be Io Shirai versus Bianca Belair beforehand to figure out number 1 contender. My only question on the women of NXT is this. Where the hell is Candice LeRae?
Yeah, exactly. She should be involved in this.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with this. Another thing I want to say, God, can we get rid of these stupid shirts? Play hard. Play hard. Fucking please. And get them some actual ring attire.
They look like they're going to basic training in the barracks or something.
Yeah. Like, can we please get them actual ring attire? This is getting sad.
To the ring position in the ring with Shayna Baszler, they're still figuring out who they are and who their characters are, I think. So hopefully that'll develop over time. Maybe like wear all black leather and leather jackets, like a biker game, and with Ace of Spades or something like that. I don't know. There's still some character development that needs to be done with both Duke and Shafir. As far as in-ring style, Duke's getting better. Shafir is very green. They got a great leader, though. And Shayna.
I just didn't. I didn't care too much about this match.
Yeah.
Like, it was good. It was good on the babyface side, but yeah, it was lacking on the heel side because
you gotta remember, Io Shirai, Kairi Sane, they are the most seasoned and experienced individuals right now in wrestling in general. So, and they're a great tag team too.
Yeah, I'll give my thoughts real quick.
Go ahead, Owen.
I mean, the match was just really weird. It just kind of felt.
Yeah.
I feel like this shouldn't have main evented either. It should have been Gulak versus Riddle.
Absolutely.
Because I think, I feel like, because that's why like the NXT this week are kind of like a harsh grade from Stephen and Jerry. If Matt Riddle and Drew Gulak had closed, that would have, I think they would have liked the show better.
Yeah, this match is not worthy of closing.
No, it wasn't. It should have been. It should have been Drew Gulak, Matt Riddle.
It should have been the Guggenheim thing then too. Also.
Yeah, true.
It should have the encore live on the network. I'm glad I got to see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That screamed though. James, nice job by the way. You probably killed some people's ears though.
Yeah, I probably did.
Well, Chris, look what's gonna happen now. We're gonna get like a bunch of hates how we don't promote equality because we didn't think that women shouldn't have made a vetted now.
Oh
so.
God, here we go.
Yeah.
Yay!
We love
guys. Come on, we're not like that. We're looking at the match for quality, not gender ethics. Okay. Yeah. The bottom line of this show: Matt Riddle, Drew Gulak should have closed. The 6 women, they're great. They're working on their styles with each other. They seem to have meshed well in this match for the most part. Bianca's still figuring out herself. We're figuring out the next contender to Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
I think Candice LeRae somehow is playing into this because I feel like she should go after the title. But, yeah. And also, we still have a lot of debuts yet to see on NXT Live TV. We got to see still Chelsea Green, Casey Catanzaro, just to name a couple. So, I mean... it'll be interesting to see the build up to WrestleMania. And another thing, there was no mention at all about the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No mention about War Raiders. By the way, James, you almost forgot this. We also got set up to another great takeover match for NXT TV. We're getting Ricochet versus Adam Cole, baby.
Yes. And I can't wait for that match again. Anytime they're in the ring, it's great. I can't believe he keeps pulling off that super kick spot, dude.
Yeah.
They cannot keep doing that though. I will say that. It was fine on Halftime Heat.
Yeah.
I don't think they should do this in the next match.
No.
They're already overdoing it.
That's
they're
starting
starting to go overkill.
Yeah.
Well, here's the nice thing. I don't think we have to worry about that too much because when it comes to the NXT brands, they don't overkill a move, they don't overkill a gimmick, they don't overkill a talent.
True. Right. All right, so now it's time for letter grades of the show. I'll go first this time. An A. It would have been an A+ if it hadn't been for the main event, but yeah, fantastic show.
It's an A. I'm Shayna Baszler now. Look at my ace of spades.
But actually, it's supposed to be more like this, and then it's over your head. But anyway, yeah, I agree. It was an odd show, but still.
Oh no, actually, it's this. It's this.
Yeah.
Good point.
What about you, Chris? What do you get?
A.
Okay. So NXT trumped all this week. So
yeah, no, even that
shocking, not really.
Bring that down.
Yeah, I thought NXT owns all. Like all the rosters bow down to NXT, especially main event.
Oh, especially.
Fuck!
Main event.
Yeah. We reviewing main event or no?
No.
I'm gonna chop your hands off.
What is main event? I don't even know what the hell happened on main event, and I don't care to.
I don't care about main event.
Want me to tell you, James?
Go, sure.
Okay.
I'm sure you can make this funny.
No.
No,
Wait,
no. Trust me. It'll just be a minute. It'll just be a minute now.
James, I looked up the move.
If that's the case.
I looked up the move, James. You're right. It is soul food.
Yeah.
It is soul food for Gail Kim.
It's soul food?
Yeah, it's soul food. FFOD. Food. It's a tribute to Gail Kim.
Soul foods.
Yeah. No main event review. Boycott main event this week.
you saved Chris.
Who cares about it?
Main event. You can talk about main event in 30 seconds if you want.
Chris, 30 seconds.
No, 30 seconds. A waste of my time.
Oh. So you can mute your computer.
I could just leave.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Nah, yeah, let's end it. We did it.
Right. So
I wish I need to watch this segment because I can't believe I fucking missed it in the review.
Yeah. Let's do the Let's do the plugs now. We'll start with Chris because he has the least things to plug.
This channel that you're watching right now.
Yeah. That's it.
Simple as that.
You don't need my plugs.
Yeah. We'll start with who will take less longer, James or Noah?
Noah probably because I got a lot to plug.
Yeah, no
right,
shit.
Noah, you'll go first.
All right. Well, first off, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this rundown meltdown. Tune in for more of these. I'm sure they're going to be longer and even crazier. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So if you want to follow me, look me up at nodq.com/Noah. That takes to my Twitter. Check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/users/Noah Foster 210, all one word, no spaces. There you'll see pay-per-view predictions, WWE and Beyond, monthly WrestleCrate unboxings, my new series 205 Live Matters. You also find that on the Note to Q channel. Speaking of which, go follow notaq.com. They are on everything. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. We got everything from pay-per-views, predictions, there's shirts. Go buy a shirt, notaq.com/shirts. Check out the Spotify playlist, #TeamNoDQ. And as always, folks, support your wrestling outlets, both big and small, and let's keep growing this wrestling community together. Simple as that.
Hi. We'll have James go next.
You guys can follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/user/JHibertside95. You can also check out my CAW wrestling promotion, which is youtube.com/user/WYW Pride. That's Weymouth Youth Wrestling if you want to search it in the search bar. We are going to be hosting Immortal sometime in May. I thought it was going to be May 3rd, but it might not be. But you will still see it in May somewhere around then. So make sure you stay tuned. And also check me out on Twitter at jhebertside95. And yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'll just go quick because I'll have to probably redo it like a ton of times if I try to do long thin. So, CM Brothers.
Yep.
The stuff out on there. Owen the Talkinator.
Yep.
Walking Dead review coming out tomorrow or Monday.
Yep.
Mid-season premiere, obviously.
Yeet.
And then Aftermatch Wrestling, which is Stefan and Jerry's YouTube channel. That's where you can find the NXT party that me and Cindy were on, this morning. And I think they said if they get to 100 subscribers, they'll start doing them live. And
that's correct.
You can ask them like questions and stuff. I don't even know how close they are because I haven't checked their subscriber count in a while.
They got 30-something, same as me.
Yeah. And also check, obviously, like this channel. We'll have the Retro Wrestling Review Series coming out. We're going to review WrestleMania 21. We were going to do that tomorrow, but because this video took so long to do, I think we're going to take a day's break because I think Chris was going to want to take a break tomorrow. So,
yeah. And
I promise next week the show won't take as long to do. I think it took so long because I had some technical issues. Next week I'll have like my blue snowball mic and I'll be in my normal area. I think what I'll do is probably just get like a walk band mic like James has, so I can just travel with that.
Honestly, you probably should, dude.
Yeah, because I don't want to travel. I don't want to travel with the blue snowball because
especially if you don't want to travel with the snowball. So yeah.
Yeah, it's cold though. So, and then maybe just get like some headphones I can just put on or something.
Mic.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all of my plugs, I think. I guess my cousin AJ Talent's YouTube channel as well. He said he's going to post there, but it's been too busy lately. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. This video took 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 9 seconds now. So,
is that a record?
Probably.
Well, no, I think we've done longer, but really, this video took like 4 hours to do. I think.
No, it's 3:17:50.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
well,
because we had
nothing.
Yeah. I think we got to talk about too, maybe splitting up the shows with 2 episodes per week because one takes too long to do. So
I'm down for that. That'd make it much easier.
To be honest, yeah, I agree. Because then I could just tune in. I could just come in for the 205 NXT UK shit.
Yeah. The 3 best brands under the WWE banner.
Yeah.
And then
I think we'll start that not this week because Elimination Chamber. After Elimination Chamber's over, we'll start doing that. So we'll do like 1 more week with all the shows included. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Nobody on the call yet. Let me hit stop recording. I know nothing happens, but I just want to do that. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Everybody say goodbye before I hit stop recording.
Have a good night, folks.
Yeah, black eyes. I mean eyes.
Whoa!
All right, that's it. We're done.